Hey guys, and we are getting into this next game of Lucky 4 Bingo. $62,000 on the line in this one, and we've been building it up for a while.
Yeah, hopefully we can hand it out.
Yeah, I remember way back when it was at a measly 20 grand. And
a measly, a mere 20 grand.
A mere 20 grand. Now it's over tripled that size, and it's ready to go out, and you guys just have to win it in 5 balls or less. I know it's a tough task, but it does happen, and we've come close to it a few times where people have been 1 ball away from it, or maybe or then they're close to getting that minor or that major that's the mini and the major that's available also in this Lucky 4 Bingo.
Oh yeah, just about any time I do a broadcast with John, we're always 1 ball away for that major, and it's always
really
so sad.
Oh, so close. But we are getting into this game right here, right now. Ball's dropping. And we'll see if anybody can stay close to this mega jackpot. People are in line right now, but that changes quickly, and it looks like it's already changed as we have moved on from that mega jackpot, and we are now looking towards, see if anyone can get closer as we click towards this major jackpot. But it looks like nobody was able to get within that 2 ball mark for the major, and we're going to have 3 balls to try and give out this mini jackpot. People are going to have to really get close, and wow, still nobody able to take home the mini. We're moving on to that $7 must-go prize, the X370 and 2 A-Girl, 2 big-time players out there trying to win this prize.
Ooh, it's looking like it's becoming a little bit of a tighter race.
Yeah, we'll see if anybody can take this one home. Vidi, BJM, Jano. See, anyone can get 1 ball away. It doesn't look like it, but we are streaming live on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app. Our channel name on both YouTube and Twitch is MegaSota, so make sure you guys are checking in on those. And as I've read that, nobody has been able to get any closer than 2 A-Girl, who's still only 1 ball away. But we'll see if that lucky ball can fall for her or if other people are going to be joining the race, and there are those other people. We'll see who can take it home. As we now have big-time player Godness, B-Money, Vidi, Chetman. There it is, Beamer and 2 A-Girls splitting that up, both getting $3. Beamer at Moose Lodge, Albert Lee, and 2 A-Girl at Jimmy G's Bar. 9 and 7 are the 2 lucky numbers that we're going to be paying attention to.
Really close to each other.
Exactly, so we'll have a really nice games, but I mean, this first game is going to be super lucky with this minor jackpot being as large as it is, $523. You and John were here last night trying to give that one out. Just barely missed that 60 ball
we
count.
had so many people come in for that last game, especially because we had Skull Bingo and our Wild Wednesday that night, and we were really thinking it was going to go out with all those people.
Oh, yeah.
It did not.
Oh, just barely missed it. Well, what stinks for you guys last night is good for us today, as we are going to be giving out, hopefully, this jackpot in the very first game. So make sure you guys are getting enrolled and press play. You still have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to do so.
Oh, yeah, but we actually just installed some new Pilot TVs at some new locations. We installed them over at Elks Lodge Red Wing, Main Street Bar Hopkins, the Blacktop Bar and Grill, Dars Pub, Corner Bar Goodhue, Ambience and Albion, Old 16, Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, RJ's on 5th, and Thirsty Beaver. Yeah, some really great locations getting those Pilot TVs, and we keep on getting those shipped out. And so hopefully we get an update to this list pretty soon. Yeah.
But we do have the official 4 numbers on that Lucky 4 Bingo, because I knew 9 and 7, but I missed the other 2.
Oh, yeah, we had 7, 9, 65, and 69.
Okay, well, some good numbers there, as you guys still have 1 minute and 50 seconds to get enrolled in this one. And we had some really great jackpots go out this week, giving our week total to 23 jackpots during the rolling week. Really nice that we're staying in this 20 jackpot total that we've been on. And that means we've given out 106 jackpots in just this season 11.
Ooh, that is crazy. Yeah, but yesterday we had Kimmers over at Mama T's Castle taking home $1,166.
Well, we talked about how you built up a jackpot and you weren't able to give it out yesterday, and so you ended up only giving out 2 minor jackpots, which is
very odd.
Yeah, it's an anomaly during our jackpot hunters. We usually give out at least 3.
Yeah.
Most of the time 4 jackpots. Those one of those 2 jackpots, they went out to Oops over at Flagship, taking home $386.
Yeah, and then we also had SRS over at Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl, taking home $44.
Wow, really good stuff. Obviously, neither of those minor jackpots as large as the one that is available right here, right now. $575 after a bunch of players have gotten enrolled. 64 balls on this one, and so should be going out. If not, I mean, it usually doesn't click over to 65 balls. And if it does, we are going to be having a huge minor jackpot. That would be crazy if it got to game number 2. And so make sure you guys don't wait for game number 2.
No.
Be here for this first game.
Yeah, just take home that $570 and the Musco. So, it's going to be over $500.
Exactly. It's going to be closing in on $700 if I had to take a guess. And you guys just have 20 seconds to do so. But we give out a bunch of large jackpots like this minor all the time in our e-tabs. And we gave out quite a few throughout the entire state of Minnesota, but we're just going to be checking in with Charlie's Bar, who had a hot day giving out 6 different e-tab jackpots.
Yeah, and they all seem to be pretty high rollers. With the first one over at playing Winter Wolves, they took home $600 on that one.
And that wasn't even the only Winter Wolves jackpot that they were able to take home that day, as they took home 2 that were pretty close to that max jackpot amount that won $1,450. And believe it or not, they actually won another one at that $1,450 mark.
Wow, Winter Wolves over at Charlie's Bar must be a really lucky game with a lucky location.
Yeah, and look at these prizes right here. We have a minor jackpot of $574.75. You got a Musco jackpot of $110. You add those two together, if you win it in 64 balls or less, you're going to be making close to $680.
Ooh. We also had someone get a little bit more than that.
Oh, over at Charlie's Bar.
Yeah, over at Charlie's Bar with Triple Easy Money. They took home $899.
Yes, a really nice prize on that one. And now let's hop into those max jackpots that went out, $1,499. One of those went out in Buku Bucks, one of our favorite games to listen to on broadcast.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite ones to listen to. I like all the options that you can do over at Buku Bucks too.
Oh yeah,
like the beer pong at the
deer camp. Yes, yeah. No, I love the promo for it. You got deer camp and you got the shooting bonus round. Yeah, so that's a lot of fun.
But another fun one is Damsels and Dragons, and someone was able to take home another max jackpot with taking home $1,499 in that one as well.
Really, really good stuff, but we should get our eyes focused on this because we have clicked over 50 balls dropped in this game, and we already got players 4 balls away, like Bob, Winner, Godness, a bunch of different players out here trying to take it home. We'll see who can win it. We got Guess Who, James.
Spaz. My mom used to call me that all the time.
Spaz,
yeah. That was my nickname.
We do have a winner, and there it is. It's going out. Winner over at Gas Can Bar and Grill, naming it and claiming it, getting $574 along with that $110 Musco prize, giving you a total of $684.75. Good job, winner.
Oh, yeah, and now we should be in line to possibly give out 4 jackpots. Usually when we give them out in the first couple, it makes it easier to,
Yeah, I do. I completely agree with you. We're going to be giving out even more jackpots today. That major jackpot's close to clicking up in ball count. Yeah. I think it only needs to get to 4,500 to do so. So we may be seeing that happen soon. But that minor jackpot, it did just go out, but it grows so quickly that I'll be expecting it to go out again and again during this broadcast because every $100, it clicks up 4 balls. So right when it hits 100, it clicks up from that 52 ball mark, which is already a doable jackpot, and clicks up to 56 balls or less. Keeps on going on that pace every $100, clicking up 4 balls until it hits 64 balls or less, meaning it is primed and ready to go. Obviously, you saw it right there.
Basically just handing it out
pretty much at that point. So make sure you guys keep on playing because we plan on giving out a few more of these.
Oh, yeah. But we did have a new e-tab that hit pretty recently.
Yes.
That's called Roaring 20s. It's really time travel based, which is really cool. I love the concept of time travel. You can time travel into 1920, which is also a great era, and you can use standard decks with smaller prizes, or you can blast on over to 2020 and play with the more volatile decks with a higher chance of the larger prizes.
Yeah, and you can even see those bonus rounds. You can then go into like the BCs.
Yeah.
You can then move on and play in the way into the future. Yeah,
it kind of reminds me of like when worlds collide.
Yes, exactly. But if you guys want to see all that great action, we have a promo on our Facebook page. To go to our Facebook page, all you got to do is search up Pilot Games on Facebook, see our logo, click on that, and you'll see even more than just that promo. You'll see weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminders, big progressive player picks, and so much more.
Oh, yeah, and there's going to be a link tree on there with the links to bar locations and other social medias and more.
Yeah, but speaking of Roaring 20s, me and Jordy have had this this talk the last few broadcasts, and we've gotten a bunch of different opinions on what they would choose. But okay, you go back into BC, you can go and take any dinosaur that you want to bring back, and it's completely domesticated to be your pet. Completely domesticated.
Okay, so this like completely rolls out the whole like Jurassic Park issue.
Yes, exactly. That's the point of it. Is that we don't want you to be like, we don't want like a T-Rex to randomly eat you like that you chose to be your pet.
I always had a thing for brachiosauruses. The Spinosauruses are always really cool, but I have this, I don't know, Velociraptor probably. I would probably have to go with Velociraptor. That might have been a little off.
Yeah, that was very far off. I mean, there's so many good ones.
But yeah, the Spinosaurs, those were always really cool. I always thought they were even cooler than the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, I love the Bronchiosaurus. That's been my pick for the last little bit because I thought that is the most useful, like, of all the animals. Because you can basically have a boat.
Yeah. You know what my problem was as a kid?
What?
Is the fact that there's two different, like, long-necked dinosaurs, and I mixed their names together.
Really?
Yeah, because there's the Brachiosaurus, and then there's the Brontosaurus. So I used to put like the N and the T. It'd be like a Brontosaurus or something. I'd call it like a But yeah, I used to mix them up all the time. But yeah, I think I might pick Velociraptor.
Velociraptors are cool.
Do you know what an Allosaurus is?
An Allosaurus? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Over here, Allosaurus. Yeah, those are the ones that have like the little notches over the head or on their eyes. The cooler looking T-Rex. Maybe those, just because they're slightly more intimidating.
See, I would go with the Ankylosaurus. Like if that was my second pick, was an Ankylosaurus because I love the club at the end of the tail.
Yeah, man, there's so many. I used to know all of them.
Jordy said she would like a pterodactyl.
Well, at that point, why don't you just go with a Quetzalcoatl?
I think it's just because she doesn't know what a Quetzalcoatl is.
Do you know what it is?
No, I do not.
That's like if you look it up, it's got a weird spelling. It's like Quetzalcoatl? I think I might have spelled it correctly. I don't. Oh, so close. If I would just move the
super close.
Okay, so basically, what they look like is. Did I just look up a mythical creature when accidentally looking for something else?
Yeah, look up dinosaur at the end of it.
Yeah.
Look at these things. So it's like pretty much a super souped up large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they would use their hands to walk too.
Oh.
So like their wings were connected, and then they would like bring them down and like walk like this.
That's crazy. We have a winner on this game, $33.20, going out to Nosy T over at Spikes at Park Rapids, winning that in 64 balls. Good job, Nosy T.
Oh yeah, good job.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what she's looking for is something that can fly her around.
Yeah,
and
I understand.
So, like, I think she doesn't realize that pterodactyls aren't as large as she may think they are. And
they are pretty. They're a little small.
To have a human ride it. Like that's what I'm thinking.
They can pick up a human though.
I mean,
kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah, they're large still. I said they weren't large. They're still very large, but
yeah, which is a little ridiculous.
Ben had a very interesting one that he chose.
Are also really cool. The ones with the little like frails.
Oh, yeah.
The guy Gigantosaurus.
Yeah, Gigantosaurus. I wanted to look that one up because it looked huge. It's 43 feet long for those dinosaurs. That's absolutely huge.
Mastodons are also kind of cool. Those are like those like slightly predate mammoths.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool options. I'm still sticking with my Bronchiosaurus pick.
Well, yeah, you got to go with Littlefoot.
Yeah, I mean, and like you think about it, like basically you get yourself your own little boat because they can walk on any water pretty much and have their head above, and you just chill on their head.
Yeah.
You can just chill on their head, hang out.
Most like rivers and stuff. Yeah.
Exactly, and even like unless you're going ocean, you're gonna be able to walk through most things because they go up to 98 feet in length.
Yeah, that's fair.
So they are a large.
Is that tail to head though? Because
that would be probably tail to head.
yeah,
But still, they're majority head. So
their lifespan was 100 years. Wow, good for them.
wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy for larger animals.
So that's our pick, Bronchiosaurus. That's
Let
mine.
us know what you guys would pick.
Your pick is a Velociraptor. That's what you're sticking with.
Yeah,
because
Velociraptor.
those would be sick.
Those are stupid quick.
Curtis, let us know what you would pick on for your dinosaur pet, and we'll talk about it on air as well.
Yeah, maybe they could join his bobsledding team.
Maybe, yeah. Me, you, Curtis, and whatever dinosaur. Right now, I feel like Velociraptor may take the cake right now for helping out our bobsled team. But
yeah, maybe we could have the Brachiosaurus block like the times for other people
exactly.
later on.
They'll just help us out. Well, let's keep on moving on we have live bingo that runs through the entire day, and we get every single day started off with the Vikings bingo that runs from 12 to 1. We stick with that 25-cent card theme heading into that 1 to 4 time where we play some Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition.
Oh yeah, that Mega's sitting really nice. It's at 45 balls, which is awesome.
Yeah, and obviously that's if it didn't go out.
Yeah,
I'm expecting it didn't go out. That major has been growing a lot though.
Yeah,
and could be getting to playable mark as well, as it came in today at 51 balls or less. If it didn't go out today, it should be getting to a pretty good total.
Yeah, but the minor, when we came in today, it was clean slate. Obviously wasn't that, but it does click up every $50. It does click up 4 balls, so that is something you guys want to be aware of, just like with our $1 edition.
And then we start all of our happy hours right at 4 o'clock with some Lucky 4 bingo action. We weren't able to give out that jackpot, so it's still at $62,000. You guys can have another shot at that right at 6 o'clock when we're ending off this broadcast. Between that, while you're waiting for that next shot at that Lucky 4 bingo, you got some Jackpot Hunter $1 edition that runs from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. We played 23 games of these games of Jackpot Hunter, and you can see right here, these are the progressives we got going on right now. We have a $4,288 major, a minor of $82, closing in on that $100 mark where it starts to click up balls.
Oh, yeah.
And then that Musco is at $32.40.
Yeah, it's always so sad seeing that Mega just sit ominously in the back.
Exactly. I can't wait for it to start getting into play again.
I know.
That's when things start to get really intense.
Yeah. I'm going to be like coming in with like a bead of sweat on my forehead every day.
Well, I would have a bead of sweat on my forehead if I was playing the Skull Bingo that's going to be coming to us after we do this happy hour.
Especially because it's going to be 4 hours uninterrupted. The $1 cards running from 6 to 10 with that coverall sitting at $72,762 that you take home in 50 balls or less.
I mean, you can't get much better than that.
You really can't.
Yeah.
$72,000.
Yeah.
50 balls, come on.
I haven't seen this coverall get this big before, and it just keeps on growing. We'll see if we can give it out tonight from that 6 to 10 time where you guys have a full 4-hour chance. But you also have shots at a large frame of $8,121 in 43 balls or less, as well as a line prize that's at $252 at 10 balls or less. So it's going to be good bingo throughout all those jackpots, not just the $72,000 jackpot. That's just the icing on the cake.
Oh, yeah. But we do have a winner. We have Spaz over at Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd taking home that $32 Musco prize. Good job, Spaz.
Yeah, and now we're getting enrolled into game number 4 of Jackpot Hunter already, and we're going to be watching to see if this minor can click over that $100 mark. It wouldn't be clicking up in ball count in the game that we're enrolling to right now. It'll be clicking up in game number 5 if we do hit that mark.
Oh, yeah. But
there it is, yeah, over $119. So that means
Awesome.
in game number 5, it will be clicking up. That's awesome stuff.
Yeah, but that just means that it gets to click up more dollar-wise. So that's good. But as we were talking about with the interruptions of Skull Bingo, they get interrupted on Tuesdays by our MegaSota game night, which starts at 6:40. We play all those really fun PGL tournament games that you guys love. And then at the end, we have a Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale. That's going to be the $1 edition, where you can take home $25,614. Pardon me, in 54 balls or less, which is insane.
A really good prize on that MegaSota game night, and it's got a bunch of PGL action. And Wild Wednesday has just upped its PGL action. It comes to you guys live from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. And if you've been there before, we usually play a little bit of Wipeout Blackout, a little bit of Gimme Sticks. And well, we decided just last week, and we may stick with it, that we're just going to fill it in with even more PGL action. And so we got to play a lot of Vikings Victory during those, where you actually get a shot at not only just the regular prizes from 1st to 10th, you also get chances at a small and a large jackpot that are available within the actual game.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so definitely come out for Wild Wednesday, 7 to 9 every Wednesday. We even end the night off with our own Jackpot Jungle coverall. It's the 25-cent edition that you can take home $9,350 if you win it in 52 balls or less.
That
Definitely
is awesome.
some really, really good stuff. We got 45 seconds to get enrolled in this next game, and all these jackpots are looking really good. That minor jackpot, $124 that you can win in 52 balls or less. That major jackpot sitting at $4,322. We're watching for when it hits that $4,500 mark for it to click up in ball count. And then that mega jackpot sitting, like Will said, ominously in the background at 100,000, 44 balls or less for that one. And we're just going to keep our eye out and see when that starts to click up even more. It did click up from 43 balls or less, which is big news.
Ooh, yeah, that is awesome. So hopefully it should be going out pretty soon.
Yeah, I think so as well. But we got a great National Day list for you. It's short but sweet.
Yeah, it is. Very sweet considering it has my favorite planet in it, which is awesome. Every year, Pluto Day on February 18th celebrates the discovery of the former planet. It's still a planet. Up until 2006, the dwarf planet was considered to be one of the 9 planets in the solar system, which, by the way, that was severely messed up because I was in school in 2006, and I had already learned that Pluto was a planet. And what did they come at me with the next year? Hey, guess what? You're wrong. I answered on a test. Like, we had, they had us do something. And,
You got it wrong.
Yeah, and it was like, something about, naming the planets, just to, go over stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, you're wrong. I was like, since when?
Like,
Why do they teach me about this massive rock in space?
Exactly.
If I'm wrong.
That is crazy stuff. Let's look up some Pluto.
It's actually just a rock of ice.
Yeah, that's what I really want to, because there's a lot of interesting facts that are about Pluto that make it a super interesting planet. And we'll get its definition of dwarf planet is controversial. I mean, back in 2006, they removed it from being a planet, moved it to a dwarf planet. And we discovered far outside of our solar system, close to, we found a few objects we discovered far out in our solar system that are close to Pluto's size that said the principal investigator from New Horizons, Alan Stern, does not agree with the definition. At the time of the vote, he pointed to the IAC's definition of planet was not completely true for any large body. For example, Earth does not clear the entire neighborhood of debris, which is one of the parts of the definition.
That does make sense.
So Earth could be not a planet if we really started thinking too much about it.
If you think about it, but we have a winner. We have Goeb over at Ditto's Bar in St. Michael taking home that $33 Musco prize. Good job, Goeb.
And that means that minor jackpot is clicking up to 56 balls or less in this next game. So keep on getting enrolled and press and play as we try and give this out in game number 4.
Yeah, but think about it. What would you define something to be a planet? What defines something between a rock hurtling in space and a planet? What do all
size?
Planets, yeah,
size.
But I mean, I guess that's what
maybe atmospheric,
the presence of an atmosphere.
Yeah,
okay.
Orbiting around a object. I don't know,
or having something else orbit around it, like a moon.
Yeah, that would
Pluto has several moons.
There, yeah.
Yeah, it has 3 or 4.
Let's learn about it.
Yeah. For decades, astronomers knew of Pluto and its moon, Charon. The two are so close in size that some people have considered the system a double planet, but now that's thrown in doubt with the dwarf planet designation. In any case, the last decade, humanity has discovered several more moons as telescope resolution and observing techniques improved. The other moons are called Nix, Hydra, Kerberos, and Styx. For now, we don't, and the spelling is like the band and the river in Greek mythology.
Oh, okay.
For now, we don't know much about the smaller moons because it's so difficult to resolve features in their tiny size.
Wow, that's super interesting. A little fact about the moon, Charon might have an ocean on it.
That's sick.
Yeah, it seems unbelievable that Charon could have an ocean given that it's so far away from the sun, but at least one study suggests that it could be possible. Essentially, the tidal force imparted by Pluto's gravity Earth early in Charon's history could have stretched the moon's insides and warmed them up enough to create liquid. That said, it is also possible that the ocean is now frozen as Charon's orbit is not an eccentric as it was in the past.
That's interesting.
Okay,
it's like,
so
almost like a frozen over ocean.
That would be interesting. That's super cool. I would love to know like if that's actually true, because it's like, oh, it might be.
The IAC is probably going to call it a lake.
Yeah,
so.
but now I want to know. Yeah, that's probably what they'll call it. Is a lake.
Actually, that's a pond.
It's too small to be an ocean. It's just a lake.
Yeah, just a lake. It's a large lake.
There's actually even more facts about their Charon's.
Yeah, it looks like Charon's formation could have spawned the other moons. As with our own moon, some scientists believe Charon was created after a large object smashed into Pluto billions of years ago. This would have created a chain of debris circling around the dwarf planet, which eventually coalesced into Charon. However, the other moons we know of near Pluto, have almost exact resonances with Charon. This suggests that they also formed from the debris, one study says. So they formed from the same debris.
That's crazy. And we'll do one more fact about Pluto, and this may help our case of Pluto's a planet. Pluto is a tiny world, but like the moon and Mercury, it does have a very tenuous atmosphere that is called an exosphere. Astronomers first spotted signs of it in 1985 as Pluto passed in front of a star. They saw the star very slightly dim before Pluto completely blocked the star. The composition of this atmosphere is mostly made up of nitrogen and methane, and it freezes when Pluto is furthest from the sun. That's crazy. So, its atmosphere is what freezes around it.
That's awesome. So that's how it becomes a ball of ice, really. It's because the further away it gets from the sun during its orbit, it freezes.
That's super interesting. Well, here you go. Hopefully you guys learned a few new facts on this Pluto Day, and maybe you believe that the former planet is a planet, and we gave you some more firepower to use.
Yeah.
And we got 49 balls dropped in this game right here. We'll see if as we click closer towards this minor jackpot, we'll see if anybody can take this one home in 56 balls or less. But it looks like it may have to be perfectly on the money, as that scroller is usually a little bit behind on it. Right here. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're moving on to a must-go prize of $41.20, but that just means that jackpot is going to continue to grow and roll into the next game.
Ooh, but we got Spaz over at Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd taking home that $41 must-go prize. Good job, Spaz.
Dang, you talk about Spaz one time, and he just starts winning up a storm.
I know. I say one thing about how my mom used to call me that all the time.
Yeah,
and now he's like, all right, now I'm trying to win.
Exactly. It was in 58 balls or less, though, which is super impressive. Only 2 balls away from hitting that minor jackpot. And so, Spaz, keep on going, because you may be able to take home this prize in this game right here. We got another national day to go over. It's National Cabbage Day. National Cabbage Day on February 17th recognizes a delightful garden staple that provides some of the best recipes for the Celtic holidays coming up next month. It is a excellent day to test your corned beef and cabbage skills alongside other delicious seasonal dishes.
That's nice. Definitely reminds me of that my cabbages.
Oh, from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah,
it definitely does.
That is like one line from my childhood that is like always stuck.
Well, we're going to find some cabbage fun facts now.
Okay, let's see this.
8 awesome facts about cabbages. We may not go over all 8, but ancient roots. Cabbage has been cultivated for longer than almost any other vegetable on record. To be precise, more than 6,000 years. It originates in China sometime around 4000 BC.
That's crazy. Oh, this next fun fact, this one is something I might have wanted to tell my dad a while ago.
Okay.
It's an elixir for baldness. In ancient China, roughly 1000 BC, scrolls touted cabbage as a magic cure-all for bald men. Okay. It's hard to say if there's any truth in this claim, but no one can deny cabbage is chock full of nutrients that promote good health.
Yeah, hey, that's super interesting. I wonder if it actually works. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been predicted that I'm gonna be bald when I get older, since my my mom's father is also bald, and so
Yeah, so is my mom's dad.
yeah, and so my grandpa really messed me up on that one. But maybe eating a little bit of cabbage will help me out.
Yeah.
It is a beauty promoter. Fun fact: healthier hair, skin, and nails are just some of the benefits of eating this leafy veggie on a regular basis. Cabbage's high sulfur content translate to keratin production and results in feeling good inside and out.
Ooh, it also seems to be a cancer deterrent. That's
Wow,
crazy.
that's awesome.
Eating cruciferous veggies like cabbage has been scientifically prevented. Oh, they spelled proven wrong. Oh, they put two in proven to lower your risk of developing cancer.
Oh, okay.
They
So-
mixed two words. and
Yeah,
put them together.
proven in two.
Yeah, I was
yeah, scientifically proven to lower your risk for developing cancer. That is insane. It's also a headache relief as well. Rid yourself of that terrible migraine by drinking raw cabbage juice daily, or placing a warm compress filled with crushed cabbage on your forehead. What?
Oh, so like a warm compress is usually like what people do, almost like a warm towel where you kind of like set it on.
Yeah, but you put it on your forehead, and it's still.
But with like the cabbage in it.
Well,
instead?
I mean, it literally says in this, might sound crazy, but many headaches many headache sufferers swear by this technique.
Okay, now I know people used to heat up like grains of rice in socks to like use as like something to like loosen up like headaches and like muscles and stuff.
That's
But-
crazy.
Do they just like put the cabbage in a bag and then heat it up or something? Oh yeah, they make compresses and just shove the cabbage in between it.
Wow.
So you just put it in between the compress.
How
put it on your
interesting.
forehead.
I wonder how that actually works. And then the last little fact for you guys, it's actually a natural tie-dye. Red cabbage makes an excellent all-natural dye in food or on fabric. Try dyeing your Easter eggs baby blue this year with a simple red cabbage dye made of the
Yeah, there's probably instructions somewhere out there.
Oh, yeah, that's really cool, though. I mean, I didn't realize all the different facts that cabbages had. I mean, that's
it's
really a superfood, I guess.
Yeah, really is. But we have one more national day. We have National Random Acts of Kindness Day. It's kind of like a National Cheer Up a Grouch Day that we had yesterday. Each year on February 17th, National Random Acts of Kindness Day grows in popularity. It's celebrated by individuals, groups, and organizations nationwide to encourage acts of kindness.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always good to be looking for random acts of kindness.
Yeah.
And if you try and make it your goal that you make one random act of kindness, I think that's a great goal as well. But we have winning again.
Yeah, Spaz over at Gas Can Bar and Grill over at Brainerd taking home that $50 Musco prize. He really wants those Muscos.
Yeah, good
I understand,
job.
Spaz.
Yeah.
Next time I say your name, I want to be saying minor.
And we may be seeing that as that minor jackpot's going to be clicking up from 56 balls to 60 balls or less in this game number 7. So make sure you guys are getting enrolled. It's over $300 already in this game. Yeah. And so even if we don't give it out in 60 balls or less, the very next game, game number 8, it's going to be clicking up to 64 balls or less, meaning that it is just super doable right now. But we were talking about National Random Acts of Kindness Day.
Yeah, which honestly, anytime that you can help someone out and be nice, it's probably a good idea too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anytime you see like maybe like a homeless person, maybe hand them some money,
I mean, I always like it doesn't even have to be like that big of an act. Just holding the door for somebody while they're doing stuff. Somebody drops something in the grocery store and you bend over for them to pick it up for them. I mean, there's lots of ways to be able to do those random acts of kindness, and today it encourages you to do so on this National Random Acts of Kindness Day.
But sadly, with the owner-imposed lockout, we don't have any Twins news going on right now. But Pilot Games has teamed up with the Minnesota Twins. You can play Twins Win today, where Pilot Games are played. And hopefully you give them a luck when they start getting into spring training here in a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah. Pick a lucky batter in that home run derby bonus round and see if you can win some Grand Slam prizes. We just a few days ago on, I think, Tuesday, we talked about some of the biggest hitters in Twins history. Yeah. And that was really cool, I thought.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was definitely fun to read about.
Like, some of those sluggers can really nail the heck out of the ball. Like, those team-ups that they had. Actually, let's bring it up because I just thought that was a really fun article reading about. I think it was the ISO stat, which is ISO in baseball, is the hits that are beyond a single base hit.
Yeah.
And it was a really interesting article. See, actually, I can't. Okay, here it is. Yeah, found it. Super interesting stuff on this article. Let's find those best hitters. They had at the number 5, they had Josh Willingham, who nailed the ball at a 2.64 ISO. Sure, some personal sentiment here. Technically, the 240 to 250 ISO value from Herbeck, Gady, and Kubry are probably more impressive era adjusted, but Hammer hit so many rockets in 2012. He absolutely killed it.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I remember I watched in 2016 Brian Dozier. He was a monster. He was an animal. I would watch. I remember. I think there was one game I watched where I actually thought the casing came off of it for a second.
I mean, he would just nail the baseball. Maybe one of our best years, though, was when we had our trio of big-time hitters in 2019, as we had Nelson Cruz, Miguel Sano, and Mitch Garver hitting absolutely out of their mind.
Oh, yeah. It's just all of them over a 3-something, ISO. It was nuts.
Yeah, they were all above 320 on that ISO, so really killing it that season. They weren't called the Bomba Squad for nothing.
Yeah, what a great nickname, by the way.
Exactly, what a sick nickname. But I feel like the number 1 guy, it's such a cool player.
Oh yeah, Harmon Killebrew. He had a 318 ISO, but he was in the late 50s. Killebrew, he established himself as an emerging Washington slugger. But when the Senators moved to Minnesota in '61. He was Big Jim and Boomstick rolled into one. I'm not sure it could be overstated how mind-boggling an ISO number that was for the early 1960s. There's a reason all of our dads and grandfathers idolize this guy.
Yeah.
Animal.
Yeah, Harmon Killebrew, an absolute animal when hitting the ball. Just some of those great sluggers for our Twins. Hitting it out of the park since we're talking about that Twins home run derby bonus round. But let's talk about our Twiking zone as we played Vikings bingo already today. And there should be some shakeouts when we head in tomorrow. But our standings have been set, and we had a little bit of a shakeup. Not many shakeups, but a little bit of a shakeup in these player standings.
Oh, yeah, kicking it off in 10th place. Previously in 9th, we had Bobo over at Corner Bar Goodhue at 46,000 points. He got pushed back by who's in 9th place now?
Before you talk about that, we got a winner, B Money, over at Surfside Bar and Grill in Mound, taking home $75.20, one ball away from taking home that minor jackpot.
So sad.
But don't worry, you'd be able to take home this minor jackpot in game number 8 of the broadcast, because we're getting into game number 8, and that minor jackpot's clicking up to 64 balls or less.
Ooh, that should be really easy. But we actually had a player who was previously unranked push Bobo out of 9th place into 10th, and that was Puba over at Meister's Bar and Grill at 49,000 points. In 8th place is SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids at 51,000 points. 1,000 points ahead of them with 52,000 points is Steve over at Our Place on 3rd in 7th. In 6th place is Yo-Yo over at Halfway's Bar at 63,000 points. Fifth place is Brizo over at Atomic Star Tavern at 65. We have Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon in fourth place at 66,000 points.
Yeah,
barely ahead of Brizo.
Yeah, that's what I was
going
about
to
to
be a
say.
close one.
That is a close race between two top players.
Yeah.
Now, I know I saw Brizo out there, and I also saw Elsa out there today getting wins.
Did
and
you
so,
see anyone getting more wins? possibly?
I don't know who got more wins. I mean, it's going to be a tight race. I think Elsa's going to be able to hold on to that fourth place spot, but Brizo right on her tail still.
But in third place, we had Simbop over at Corky's Bar Southaven at 70,000 points. Able to have a little bit of a lead in front of Elsa, but he's also slightly behind second, so it's a little bit of an odd place to be in between right now. But in second place is Scrub Eye over American Legion Fridley at 79,000 points. And in first place is Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park at 81,000 points. Only 2,000 points ahead of Scrub Eye.
Yeah, and I know Loser Dave got some wins today as well, hopefully separating himself just a bit from Scrub Eye.
Yeah.
Scrub Eye has been on his tail for a while now, but Loser Dave continues to not let him catch up.
Yeah, not yet.
In our location standings, though, we had a newcomer to them, moving from unranked to an actual 9th place tie. It was Main Street Pub in Kimball, tying it up with Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. They both have 55,000 points. With 75,000 points in 7th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, tied up with Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 6th place, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 82,000 points, getting bumped back from their 5th place tie. Who moved up in those standings? Well, it was Eagles Rochester, moving out of that 5th place tie into solid hold of that 5th place spot with 85,000 points. 4th place, we move into that 100,000 point club, and it's a little bit of a jump because with 116,000 points, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. Yeah, they're closing in on the number 3 location, our place on 3rd and Faribault, with 118,000 points.
That's going to be a really close one.
Exactly. I mean, our place in 3rd and Faribault was in 2nd place not too long ago, racing with the number 2 location, but now Corky's Bar South Haven making it in a closer race than it is still with that 3rd and 2nd place spot. That number 2 location, though, it's American Legion Fridley with 134,000 points. The number 1 location, VFW Spring Lake Park with 256,000 points, over 100,000 points on the next location.
That's going to be really hard to catch, but everyone's got to go over to American Legion Fridley. Maybe make it a little bit
see
of
if it can happen. I mean, there's a lot of shakeups still to happen. We're only in the 2nd month, obviously, and so things can still be shaken up if people came out and really started playing at these other locations. But VFW Spring Lake Park, it's going to take a while. We're gonna see it coming. If it happens, because some location's going to go crazy in the standings if they do so. But we do have balls dropping in this game number 8 of the broadcast. We have 35 balls already dropped on this one, and we have a 64 ball or less minor that we're trying to give out of $455. We have a Musco of $98.20. If you take home that 64 ball or less minor, you're going to be taking home the Musco as well, getting you well over that $500 mark.
Yeah, that's going to be nice. Getting almost, let's see. Quick math. Nah, can't do it. Nah, I'm playing. It's going to be like $553.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice, yeah.
It should be a really, really nice prize. That major prize in the next game should be clicking up from 48 balls to, I think, 49 balls or less, which is super exciting as well. But we still have people 5 balls away. We'll see if there's any of those big-time
really
players.
close.
Yags 370's out there trying to get this jackpot. We got Mail Lady.
You know, for a second I thought I wasn't going to see Spaz, and then he showed up.
There's Spaz, yeah. No, he does not disappear. J-Mans, we got Sandbar, Poke, all trying to take it home. We are clicking to that 60 ball mark, and so we only have 4 balls to go. Let's see if we can give it out, and there it is.
We got Kimmy over at Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd taking home that minor and Musco prize. He's at they're over at the same bar as Spaz.
That's 5. That's 5 minor jackpots for Kimmy in just this week.
Yeah, because I gave 2 of them out to her earlier this week.
Yeah, on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then I gave out 2 to her on Monday.
Yep.
Before, skipped out on Wednesday a little bit, but
She's
is
back
now
for Thursday.
back again on Thursday, getting another minor jackpot. Good job, Kimmy.
She's going for 4 out of 5 days of the week.
Yeah, keep on this hot streak. Well, we got it's always hot over in our e-tabs because they are 85% payout, and we got a great one that I don't think we normally listen to in Honky Tonk Heroes. I don't know why we don't listen to it. It's a great game that has a great soundtrack. You got the cowboy, you got the outlaw, you got even the drunk at the bar over there at Honky Tonk Heroes, and it just looks like a fun time.
Oh yeah, you got it, everyone. But if maybe you want a different scene, you could check out any of our 50 different charitable e-tab games. You can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games do have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and also bonus and free play rounds. And like Ian already said, they have an 85% payout. That is crazy. There's no reason not to try them out.
Yeah, it should be really, really easy to take on those jackpots. I mean, we just talked about 6 of those e-tab jackpots going out to just one singular location, Charlie's Bar.
Oh, yeah, in which several of them hit just under or like right at the limit at how much you can get with $1,500.
Exactly.
So,
or you could check out Martian Invasion, which gives out massive jackpots randomly all the time. And so it's really, really fun stuff over at the eTab stuff. So don't just check out our live bingo, even though our live bingo is a blast every single day. We also got those eTabs that you can play anytime.
Ooh.
Well, we have a little bit of music history for you guys today, and there's a few different things that I put in here.
Yeah, kicking off in 1960, this one's going to be about Elvis Presley. In 1960, Elvis Presley won his first gold record for his second studio album, Elvis. It spent 4 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Top Pop Albums chart, making Presley the first recording artist to have both albums go straight to #1 in the same year.
Wow.
Yeah, that is crazy for an artist to be able to do.
That is super impressive. I mean, Elvis, he dominated that time period with his music, and, I mean, really killed it with that second studio album, Elvis. Well, next little thing, we got in 1967, this is about the Beatles, and the Beatles actually started recording a new John Lennon song beginning from For the Benefit of Mr. Kite at Abbey Road Studio. Being for the benefit of Mr. Kite, this is at Abbey Road Studio in London. John's lyrics for the song came almost entirely from an antique poster advertising a circus performance scheduled to take place in Rochdale, Lancashire, in February 1843. John had purchased the poster in Sevenoaks on January 31st, while the Beatles were on location for the filming of the Strawberry Fields Forever promotional film.
Oh, that's really cool. That's actually not even like the weirdest way that the Beatles have gotten the lyrics before.
Really? What's the weirdest way?
I believe Paul McCartney got the lyrics for Let It Be in a Dream.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was a dream, and his mom was saying it to him.
That's so cool. I mean, it's so interesting to see how those guys come up with their things. But I mean, to create a whole song that has been as big as being for the benefit of Mr. Kite, to write it just off of the antique poster that he randomly found.
Yeah, an advertisement.
Yeah, and it ended up working out, and the Beatles recorded a really good song.
Oh yeah, but in 1969, this one is going to be about Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan and Johnny Cash recorded "Girl from the North Country" together in Nashville at CBS Studio. The track appeared on Dylan's Nashville Skyline album.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. I actually didn't know Bob Dylan and Johnny Cash did a song together. I don't know why I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know it either, and so I was very interested by it because I was like, wait, this happened? And so I'd never heard of the song before. We'll look it up right here. Girls for the North.
Ooh, but we have a winner. We have Seal Coat over at Municipal Liquor Store Akeley, taking home that $28 Must-Go prize. Good job, Seal Coat.
Okay, here it is. Girls for the North Country. The two men steeped in rich tradition of American music had a friendship that lasted nearly 40 years.
That's awesome.
They only recorded together on one occasion, a 2-day session that began in February. Dylan at Columbia Studios in Nashville finished the album, and that would become a Nashville Skyline.
That's awesome.
That's interesting. I'm
Only
gonna have
the
to.
one song.
I'm gonna have to listen to this song. Maybe on our car ride back, we can listen to "Girls of the from the North Country."
Yeah.
That's really, really interesting. A little bit of music history today that we got to learn a little bit more about some really cool artists in Bob Dylan, the Beatles, and Elvis Presley.
Oh yeah. But we've already talked about our E-tabs. We've talked about our bingo, and now we have another set of things in our PGL. Which stands for our Pilot Gambling League. You can sign up at pgl.world to become a member of that league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great information in it. And when you do that, you can try and earn some of those PGL points and get onto our PGL boards.
Exactly. We love those new member spotlight that when you get signed up, and we just had some new players joining in. Some of those players being Nikki, Hotshot, Big D67, Sunshine, Miski, Todd 500, as well as Petey. Yeah, good job. Or do you think it's Pade?
I don't like that pronunciation because it sounds way too much like bidet.
It does. It does. Hey, I'm a big fan of bidets. So
really, have you tried one?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I had a friend in high school that for some reason their parents decided when they were making their really nice downstairs area that they were gonna that their downstairs bathroom was gonna be a bidet in the bathroom. And
and that's the guest bathroom too. That's messed up.
Okay, they also didn't teach anybody how to use it. They just literally just had everybody use it like a normal toilet. Like you could use it very easily as a normal toilet.
I was thinking about in a movie when everything goes wrong.
Yes, no,
I'm just thinking about Chris Farley sitting on a bidet and pressing the wrong button and it just starts doing random stuff.
Yeah, that was what I was worried about when I first used it. Realized it was super easy to use, but then I was like, well, I wonder what it's like.
I think most of them use pictures and stuff too. It's a little thing that you a dial you turn on.
Yeah,
the side,
it was I forget what it was all. I think it had I'm trying to an armrest kind of thing that you could press buttons onto. It was super interesting, and I remember it was quite an experience. But I have never felt cleaner.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so I was down with it, honestly. I mean, you don't got to worry about missing anything. You're cleaner than you ever would have gotten it, and it works out great.
Fair, but aren't they rather expensive? How much?
Oh, I'm sure they're expensive. I'll get it. He was a very wealthy. That was a very wealthy household that I was at, and so I would not be surprised that it would be over.
Okay, now hold on. They have ones that you can just attach to your regular toilet, where it's basically just a nozzle attached to a dial.
Yeah,
I'm not scary.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. That ain't
sounds
happening.
That sounds like a way to get somehow hurt.
That's a good way to save on it because they're $1,000 just to get the regular toilet.
Yeah. Wow. That is crazy. Dang. Bidets, man.
Yeah, good old bidets. But good job, Petey, getting signed up, or bidet. Out there getting signed up at PGL.world. Now you can earn some PGL points, maybe to get into those PGL standings. Ooh. I would actually love it if Pade got into our top 10 because then we could talk about it all the time about how should we pronounce his name?
Pade, Eddie. Man, there's so many.
There's a lot of ways to do it. We are at 47 balls dropped in this game number 10 of the broadcast. Ooh. And we're working on a $34 Musco prize, a $78.50 minor prize, and a $4,649 major prize. And we've clicked over. $34 Musco is what we're coming after right now. 3 balls away for a bunch of these players like Bowler Dude over at Concordia Lanes. Are you a big bowler?
I'm not a big bowler. But the times I have gone, I've actually done pretty decent.
Really,
I've done pretty good.
That's one thing that I've struggled to figure out. My dad, really good at it.
Really?
Well, my grandpa, actually my namesake, I'm named after him. He owned a bowling alley for a majority of my dad's childhood.
That is crazy.
We got a winner in this game right here.
Ooh, we got a couple. We got Spaz, who would have guessed, over at Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd, and Jack over at Eagles Awatana splitting that $34 Musco prize. Good job, you guys.
Yeah, and so Big John would actually come home from school every single day and go over to the bowling alley,
What a life.
and he would have to go do all of his homework. But after he finished his homework, after going to the bowling alley, he could then go bowl as much as he wanted until he wanted to leave. And so he got really, really good at bowling, especially in his middle school, like early middle school, late elementary school age.
Ooh.
Got really good at it. He claims that he was one strike away from bowling a perfect game.
That's believable.
I mean, with how much he played, I'm guessing
There's no way that you're like raised around a bowling alley and you don't hit 300 sometime, like at least almost on accident.
Yeah, he would, and I
With
believe
all
him
those games,
because
you're bound to hit one.
I've seen him do it now, and he's still a phenomenal bowler.
Really?
And will come out and
That'd
just
be
like
so weird seeing your dad bowl.
Yeah, he's a big man to be a good bowler.
Yeah, especially considering the fact that he'd actually make a bowling ball look small, which would kind of be a little odd.
It would be. It is quite a bit.
Is he
odd.
so good at bowling because he just like pitches it down the lane?
Just shot puts it across.
No,
so
not
that-
even shot put. Like it's like a whole like MLB pitch.
Just-
He does like the whole like over.
Just doesn't even touch the ground. It just
No.
goes straight into pins.
Doesn't even drop.
Just
It's like a bullet. Just,
No, I would
could see
I
it.
would be severely scared of my father if that happened. But we do have some PGL standings to hop into, and we had some shakeups last night with all those PGL points that went out.
ooh, yeah, kicking off in 10th place. They got bumped back from 8th, Wet Santa, over at Duffy's Bar and Grill. They're at 356,000 points. In 9th place, previously unranked, we have Reyes 22 over at Old Town Tavern at 368,000 points.
Yeah.
They were actually just on our new player standings.
Yeah, exactly. And I watched them win a bunch
Really?
during that Wild Wednesday. Like, was up in our top was at the top 10 for multiple of our games, and was just outside of our top 10 for a few others, and did some real damage getting into that top 10.
Wow, that is crazy. In 8th place, previously 9th, we have Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon at 443,000 points. In 7th place, holding on to their spot, we got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin at 445,000 points. In 6th place is Nixon over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill in Roseville with 451,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 3rd, getting pushed back a decent bit, we got Big Pimpin' over at the Albi Gilbert at 457,000 points. I really thought they were going to be able to keep moving forward, but they got pushed back.
Yeah, but there was some big risers, and it makes sense
Yeah.
when you read the names
It
that
does.
rose above them.
Yeah, it really does. In 4th place, previously in 5th, making the jump forward, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin at 476,000 points. In 3rd place, previously in 4th, we got High Rise and Brizo over at Atomic Star Tavern at 498,000 points. In 2nd place, they're holding on to their spot. It's Keith over at Billy's Roxford at 670,000 points. Now in 1st place, they're also holding on to their spot. We got Bam Bam over at Stewart Village and Post at 767,000 points.
Good job, Bam Bam,
Wow.
killing it this season. But Keith still under 100,000 points behind Bam Bam. I wouldn't feel comfortable with Keith just right on his tail.
No, I wouldn't either. I would definitely keep going out trying to get those PGL points.
That's for sure. But we got some location standings to talk about. As in 10th place, we got VFW Austin with 1,259,000 points. They got bumped back from 9th place. Moving also back from 7th to 9th place, we got Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,337,000 points. With 1,351,000 points in 8th place, getting bumped back from 6th place, we got LJ's in Miltona. Now, who did those bumping backs? And it gets started off in 7th place, because moving from 10th to 7th place, we got Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 1,368,000 points.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that is
really nice.
crazy.
Really nice rise for Leo Sports Bar. Moving from 8th into 6th place with the help of Keith, it's Billy's Rockford with 1,416,000 points. I definitely think Keith is helping that location out.
definitely.
But in 5th place, we head on over to American Legion Cleveland with 1,435,000 points. Good job, American Legion Cleveland. 4th place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 1,585,000 points. With 1,592,000 points in 3rd place, we have VFW Northfield. The number 2 location, it's Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,868,000 points. And then that number 1 location with a bit of a lead with 2,245,000 points, it's Neeson's Gaylord.
Ooh, but we have a winner. We have Glow over at Polar Lounge North St. Paul, taking home that $47 must-go prize. Good job, Goal.
I like to think that's a glowing owl.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, a glow.
Yeah. Creature we have yet to discover.
Yes,
sadly.
I want a glowing owl.
That'd be awesome.
If I could purchase a glowing owl, I would totally do it.
We should just get you like one of the lights where it's like shaped like an owl, and we could just.
But I want it to move. I want it to fly.
We can throw it at you.
We could throw. Okay. Well, then see, now we're cooking with it.
Yeah, now we're thinking. we could tie it to the ceiling fan.
Yeah, a glowing. I don't know why I'm going into now like Vine references. The potato flew around my room reference.
Yeah,
but a glowing owl flew around my room.
Wasn't there that one of that guy who he actually filmed something of like on his ceiling fan and then it like flew and he's like screaming.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't think of what it was.
It's like the fan's like breaking and then something flies off of it. It might have just been the fan dropped on the ground.
I think it might have been he actually put his phone up on the like fan, and it was playing the "You Spin Me Right Around, Spin it Right Around," and it's going really quick, and then the phone just flies off of the fan, and you just hear him scream as the phone flies away.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good one. We love those little things. I don't even know how we got there from a glowing owl to random Vine videos, but a good glowing owl. I would totally have a pet owl.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
I would think like a falcon first.
You would go with a falcon first?
Yeah, but it's a lot of training. You have to do like bell and whistle training with them to get them to like jump onto your arm and stuff. You could probably have a pet owl. You can have anything as a pet as long as you have the right certifications.
Yeah. The U.S. does not allow private individuals to keep native owls as pets.
Yeah, but that's native owls. If we import an owl from somewhere else.
Oh. Okay. Well, hey, I want an owl now. So I'm gonna do some more research. We got 40 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. That minor jackpot is clicked up to 56 balls or less in this one, and you'll have a good shot at taking this one home. If we get this up a little bit higher to that $200 mark in the next game, it would be clicking up to 60 balls or less, which would be a huge rise.
Oh yeah, it should be really easy handing out at that point.
But our Wilds didn't have the outcome that we necessarily wanted, and they are now 30, 12, and 3. As Mark Sherfield had has 5th hat trick of his career and added in an assist to lead the Winnipeg Jets to a 6-3 win over the Minnesota Wild on Wednesday night. Joel Eriksson-Ek, Matt Zuccarello, and Dmitry Kulikov scored for the Wild, who are 11-2-1 in the last 14 games. Surprisingly enough, those 2 losses have actually been to the Jets. Zuccarello added in an assist, and Kirill Kaprizov had 2 assists as well. Cam Talbot was able to stop 25 of those shots, but did let 6 of them in.
Yeah, that's crazy. Me and John were talking about the over-under last night.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was exactly the opposite of what I said it was.
Oh, that's tough.
I said it was going to be 6-3.
Minnesota win.
Minnesota, yeah.
Yeah, and then they ended up losing. I mean, I think everyone thought that there was going to be a win as the Winnipeg Jets aren't a super impressive team. They've been up and down this year, all over the place.
They kind of are most years, which is just kind of odd. One of my friends, she's a major fan of the Winnipeg Jets, and every time, every season, it's
like, oh, we're gonna win it, and then it's like, oh no, we're not gonna win it. And
no.
So I was very surprised when they beat us, but we seemed to fare better against the really good teams, and so taking on the Panthers tomorrow at 7:00 should bode better.
Yeah, I think our problem the last time the Wild did face the Winnipeg Jets, the past 2 times. It was the one time the Wild, it was an overwhelming win for the Wild, and then the other time it was an overwhelming win for the Jets. So it was just kind of odd, like seeing how it was going to go into this game.
Yeah, definitely.
Didn't really exactly know what to expect.
Yeah, it's definitely an odd one. The Panthers-Wild game, this is the final game of the season series. Following Florida's 5-4 win on November 20th, it was the 7th time the total has gone over in the last 9 games between these teams. So it hasn't gone over. It's the 7th time. That's crazy. So it goes over on a pretty consistent basis. With 5 wins over the last 6 games, the Panthers hold a slim 1-point lead over the Tampa Bay for the top spot in the Atlantic Division. They've been pretty good covering options this season, going 27-21 against the spread overall.
Ooh, but we got Bove over at Corner Pocket Rice. Take home that $44 must-go prize. Good job, Bove.
Yeah, it should be a fun game. I mean, it's prepped and ready to have a really good one. And I want to see, I'm seeing if I can find the over-under or anything like that on this one. And here, I think I found it. Okay, the Panthers are.
Oh, that's the Panthers at the Hurricanes.
Yeah, this is Panthers Hurricanes. We're looking for Wild Panthers, but I can't seem to find it. Okay, let's see if this one will give us the right information that we're looking for. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to find it here either. And we'll see if we can, okay. This one's got to have it. It's got to have it. Okay, here it is. It looks like the Florida Panthers are favored by a 1.5 goals.
Okay.
And so they are the favorite in this game. And the over-under is at 6.5 goals. So they're going to have to score 7 to be able to get that over.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen in that game?
You do not want to ask me because I will be wrong.
Okay, well, I am going.
I'll take a stab.
A little bit of it is we got to take into account that we have Matt Dumba out, one of our big-time players, out with a lower body injury. But the Panthers have an even bigger list of questionable to out coming into this game.
Even like undisclosed reasons as to why they're out, which could
Joe Thornton is out. You got Marcus Navar out as well. You got Chase Prisky out as well as Maxim Mammon, who's out as well.
That is quite a name.
And so I think that
Mammon, I like that.
yeah, we'll be. It looks like we'll be able to take advantage of the injuries in this game, and I think we'll be able to get the win as we do play well against these good teams. And 11-2-1 is a really good record since January 6th.
It
and
is.
So I
especially
think,
considering that we've had like most of those games have been like really just trying to catch up. Like,
yeah, I mean, no, right now we're in those catch-up
yeah.
games. We just got started with those catch-up games, and so we'll see if we can make up for it. But I think it's an easy pick that we pick our Wild to get the win with that 1.5-point spread in our favor. Seems like a gimme. I'm actually going to go with the under, even though these teams consistently hit the over. I'm going to say it's going to be a defensive matchup. Our Wild just took a loss, and I just feel like whenever they take a loss, they're going to solidify. They're going to really focus up on that defensive side of the puck.
all right, I'll take under as well. Actually,
You're going to take the under as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could definitely see them probably going a little bit more defensively.
Yeah, and so we'll see what happens. That game is going to be tomorrow at 7 o'clock, that Wild Panthers game.
Ooh. But if you want to wish the Wild a little bit of luck, Pilot Games have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. You can play Let's Go Wild at your favorite Minnesota bar.
Yeah, but we got balls dropping in this game right here. We have a 56 ball or less minor jackpot that's at $253. If we don't give it out in that 56 ball count, it's going to be clicking up to 60 balls or less, which would be really awesome so that we can give this out in like game number 14.
Yeah.
If we don't give it out in this game number 13 at 56 balls or less.
Yeah. We're going to try for game 14.
Exactly. But you talked about that great E-Tab game, and try out the Slapshot bonus round.
Yeah.
It seems like fun. And I talked about with Jordy about how I cannot hit a slap shot to save my life.
Have you? Okay.
Like that is I would have a better shot at kicking it with my skate than I would hitting it
Which
with
is an
like
option.
an actual slap shot.
I don't think I'd be that good at it. I'm pretty decent at skating.
Jordy said that she could still hit it from about a quarter court away. That's how confident she was.
All right, fine. I'm hitting a slap shot
Half court?
Yeah.
Half court, you can hit it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to be about 2 feet from it to be able to hit it if I'm hitting it with the stick. No accuracy is going to be involved with that puck at all.
Oh no. Every time I've ever hit a slap shot, it was not accurate.
It was, and the reason it went in was accident.
Yeah.
We got.
Oh no, I've never purposely made it in. I've never. Yeah.
It's like in baseball. I was really bad at baseball as a kid, and what I did was whenever I got up to base was I just swung, and I would just be like, okay, hopefully I make contact, and sometimes it worked. Most of the time it didn't, as I only got on base 2 times during one of my seasons.
Ooh.
But we do have people 4 balls away, and we clicked over on that minor jackpot. We're working on a $48 must-go prize. We got Nunya 79. a bunch of other, and there's the winner.
Yeah, we have Mike over at Derby in Blue Earth taking home that $48 Musco prize. Good job, Mike.
Yeah, and keep on getting enrolled into this next game as that minor jackpot is clicking up to 60 balls or less in this one. And we'll see if it can go out, hopefully, in this game number 14.
Oh, yeah.
But we got a little fishing report to head into as we got the Lake of the Woods tourism. This was done by Outdoors Weekly on February 16th, so just yesterday. And on the south end, a good number of fish caught this week. For those who are fishing hard, traditionally, February is a month in which fish are more spread out and the fish aren't very active. There are good fish to be caught, but it helps to really work them. Electronics help. They tell you when fish are present, where in the water column they are, and how they are reacting to your presentation. Some larger walleye are suspended. Some other jigs, some other tips, jig one line with a live minnow on the second line. Try rattles in your lures. Downsize your presentation if fish are finicky. Go small. Try a plain hook with a live minnow on a dead stick. Jig your dead stick every few minutes. Ice is over 30 inches thick in many areas with a few feet of snow, bringing an extension for your auger if not renting a fish house. Most ice fishing is taking place in 26 to 33 feet of water, a mixed bag being caught: walleye, sauger, perch, pike, eel pout, tullibee, and the occasional sturgeon or crappie. Gold, glow colors, pink, yellow, and orange are very good colors this week.
I think I'm going to go with glow orange.
I said because, they talked about how the fish may be finicky and you might want to downsize your presentation.
All right.
I said today that I'm going with just the plain yellow.
All right.
I feel like it's still loud enough
Yeah.
that the fish are going to see it through any kind of swampy waters or any kind of muddy waters.
Yeah.
But it's not shiny or glowing or anything
Yeah, it's
like
not quite
that.
like gold or
Exactly.
like a bright like pink or anything,
Yeah, we do have 30 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. That minor jackpot has gotten over $300. So I guess if we don't give it out in this game number 14 in 60 balls or less, we'll for sure be having a good shot at it in game number 15, as that minor jackpot will be clicking up from 60 balls to 64 balls or less.
Ooh. Yeah, and so if you take that minor home, you should probably try and get a picture of it for us. Yeah, so just a reminder that whenever you are playing Pilot games, we want you guys to share those pictures with us. We love to get pictures and see your guys' faces. If you win a jackpot, hold up your iPad and want to see your happy face holding the jackpot message. Send us a picture of you guys playing with your friends or even just your favorite bartender. You share your pictures on Facebook or by emailing them to us over at jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Yeah, and we have a great player pick right now that is brought up. And so I'll try and remember when we get back into our enrolling screen to bring up a really good picture of, what was it? It was something luck. I'm blanking on it now, though. Let's see if I can find it real quick before we get too far into this game. And that jackpot that I'm talking about is one that went out to Flyboy Luke, who took home a really good prize at Leo's Sports Bar of over $900. And so we'll show him off in the when we get into the next enrolling screen. But right now, we are focused on this game right here in front of us, as you guys have been killing it with that minor jackpot, over $300, 60 balls or less. Major jackpot, $4,800 that you can win in 49 balls or less, and a mega of 44 balls or less that you can take home 100 grand.
Ooh.
But we already have players 9 balls away, meaning they're very much in line to be able to take home this minor jackpot in this game right here. We'll see if anyone can do it. And as we are watching out if anyone can do it, we got a little bit of Viking news to head into, as Vikings are interviewing the running back coach for the Rams. Now that we've established that Kevin O'Connell is really, really, for real, going to be the next head coach for the Minnesota Vikings, really, the next biggest position to fill on the coaching staff is offensive coordinator. From the sounds of it, they're at least a chance that O'Connell will bring someone he's quite familiar with to do the job.
Makes sense.
Yeah, we'll see if anybody. We are closing in on the 60-baller count. So before I keep on talking about the Vikings stuff, we're going to take a look at this. 59, no win right here. 60, does it go out? People 1 ball away, but not quite able to do it. $67.20 looks to be the prize that's going to be going out in this game, and we'll see who's going to be taking it home.
Ooh, we got a couple winners. We got yeah, we have El Mundi and over at Handlebar, Atwater, and PBTC over at Gas Candle Bar and Grill over in Brainerd, splitting that $67 Musco prize. Good job.
Gas Can Bar and Grill having a hot day today.
I know.
Getting a bunch of wins. At first, I thought it was just Spaz that was having a hot day. But now it's everybody over there over at the Gas Can.
We might be able to see them on the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Yeah, we may see it, but we are primed and ready to give out a jackpot in this game right here. We have a minor jackpot at 64 balls or less, $453. Another really good size minor jackpot that we've built up. And we'll see if we can give it out. We also have that major jackpot that's at $4,958, 49 balls or less. And I'm going to keep on talking about our Vikings, as the Vikings will be interviewing Thomas Brown, who is currently serving as the running back coach for the Los Angeles Rams for their offensive side of the ball. Brown is viewed as a rising young star in the coaching ranks, as he'll only be turning 36 in May. He got an interview for a head coaching spot, actually, with the Miami Dolphins earlier, but they ultimately decided to hire former San Francisco 49ers offensive coordinator Mike McDaniels to lead their team on the field instead.
Oh, that's going to be really interesting to see.
But, I mean, it's super cool that we are getting a guy that is even considered to be in head coaching candidate if we can get him over as our offensive coordinator.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I think that would be a big pick.
Especially because, like, it looks like the Vikings are really going to be built up of just, like, almost most of an old team.
Yes.
Yeah, they're a lot of their offensive staff, it seems.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot bringing in guys that they know, and I think I've talked about this with you before, and being like the communication of aspect of it being a coach.
Yeah, it's not something that they're gonna have to like get past as a barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
exactly, and I think that's huge that they can, especially guys that you're working directly with, as O'Connell will be one of the heads in that offensive room.
Yeah.
And I think that whoever's the offensive coordinator will have to be able to communicate really well with O'Connell, his ideas, and what he wants to bring forth with this offense. And I think having a guy that he is familiar with in Thomas Brown, I think could be a huge addition.
Especially like because they already seem to like they already work well together. Clearly,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean
the Rams did this year.
They just won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, so clearly they're doing something right.
Let's talk about how much of a likable player Super Bowl Stafford is.
Super Bowl just like even afterwards, he's just a likable person.
Yeah, did you see his speech where he was just slurring all of his words
that
up
poor
on there?
Guy. And then Tom Brady was like, "Hey Matt, mix some water in there. Trust me."
Yeah. As soon as I show Jordy that video, she goes, "Oh yeah, he's very much drinking. He's got some Don Julio in his hand." I was like, "Oh, what's Don Julio?" And she was like, "Oh, that's like a over $100 bottle of tequila that he's rocking with right now."
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Oh, so he is having a good time."
This isn't like Matt Stafford back in college with a bottle of 1800.
No,
this is Don Julio Matt Stafford.
I know, this is
Super
awesome.
Bowl Stafford.
I know.
Which honestly, good thing Tom Brady was there to help him out a little.
You know,
he'd been through enough celebrations.
Give him a little bit of advice as those Rams are having a really good time.
Here's how you celebrate the Super Bowl properly.
Hopefully, O'Connell's having a really good time as well, celebrating that Super Bowl after getting the win, and also getting a promotion.
Yeah, celebrating a new job.
Yeah, not only is he, I mean, talk about a good few months where, you go out, win the Super Bowl as the offensive coordinator for a team, and then get hired just a few days after the Super Bowl, get officially hired as the head coach of another team.
Yeah, in which you get to bring potentially a lot of the people that you worked well with into that next job.
Yeah, I think it should be really interesting. If you guys want to send a little bit of luck to our Vikings, play a little bit of Vikings victory, pick a letter in the skull bonus, and win some big prizes. But we are working towards this Jackpot Hunter prize in this game number 15. We'll see if somebody can take home that 56 ball or less minor prize. But if they miss out on it, which I would be very surprised if we do, you'll have a shot at a $121 Musco.
Ooh.
And I think that would be a pretty nice Musco to take home. I mean, I would be happy about it.
Oh, that's a great Musco.
That takes care of your full day of bingo, I feel like.
Yeah, it does. And maybe even your tab.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Nice.
4 balls away for some of these players, and we are already at 60 balls or less, and so
we're looking close.
It's gonna have to keep a little bit closer. 61, is that the lucky number? And it is.
We got Mail Lady over at Municipal Liquor Store Twin Valley. taking home that minor and must-go prize. Good job, Mail Lady.
Yeah, and we'll be taking a quick break. We'll be right back for game number 17.
Ooh.
Some of our favorite things to do are give out jackpots, and this past weekend we did just that. 17 going out this weekend.
Yeah, making it 27 for the rolling week, 102 for season 11, and getting us started off on Friday. We had a Nananan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14,241. We also had Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Agley winning $712. Tehe Rye MC over Route 65 Pub and Grub winning $831. Jay over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine taking home $931. Willie Won't Go over at Nisswa Legion taking home $687. Jim over at Eagles of Wantana taking home $641. Waziznamo over at Bay Street Grill and Pub taking home $933, as well as a Blue over at Shenanigans Cheer and Chow taking home $696. And that was all the jackpots that went out on just Friday.
Yep, Friday alone. So we're going to jump right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin getting to take home $715. But the Whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, You heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday over at LJ's with a $1,060 prize to end off the weekend of a great weekend of bingo. So make sure you guys go after some of these great jackpots and see if you can make this jackpot list.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo all the time, and we give out a lot of big prizes in that Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
But we also give out some points towards the Viking zone, and those player standings and location standings have been super fun in this season 11.
Oh yeah, it's been super fun watching all these points grow and where these players are rolling to. So we're getting right into these standings. Starting off in 10th place, we got Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000 points. Bobo now in 9th over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 46,000. Then we jump right into 8th place with S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. Next up, we got a big tie in 6th between Steve at Our Place on 3rd and Simbab at Corky's Bar, South Haven. Both of those players with 52,000 points. But with 63,000 points right ahead of them in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 4th place, we got Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern.
Hey guys, and we are getting into this game of Jackpot Hunter, game number 17. Ooh. But in game number 16, we did have a winner.
Yeah, we had a ditch dock over at Davestown Club in Delano winning $49.60 on that Musco prize.
I feel like that's the name of someone who does like illegal medical procedures.
Ditch dock?
Yeah, like the ditch dock.
Yeah. Stitch him and ditch him.
Yeah, like oh, it's the people that you find in the ditch that he does work for.
Yeah, it's the people that like wake up without their without a kidney or something.
Exactly, like that's
in a bathtub of ice.
Well, hopefully it's not that ditch dock, and you just took home some good money, close to $50, and we got 10 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. That minor jackpot has gotten over $100, so that means in game number 18, it's gonna be clicking up to 56 balls or less, which is really awesome, priming us up to be able to give out maybe 4 minor jackpots during this Jackpot Hunter.
Hopefully. And then we still got our 4. I was gonna include our lucky 4 at 6.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we may even have a shot at giving out in our give out a 5th Jackpot Hunter if we can give this out in like the 60 ball.
Yeah,
60 ball count.
And it'll still have time to grow before that 23rd game.
And maybe give the elusive 5 Jackpot Hunter that you've been able to do, what, twice?
Yeah.
You've been able to give out 5 minor jackpots and Jackpot Hunter twice. Hopefully we can make it a 3rd time for you. I think it would be the 1st time for me.
Ooh.
And so that would be awesome to do. But we got actually some Jackpot Hunter standings that we want to get into, as that's what you guys are earning points for right now.
Oh, yeah. We got some major switch-ups in these standings. In 10th place, we have Two-Way Girl at Maurer Brothers Liquor at 26,000 points. 9th place is Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill. Only 1,000 points ahead with 27,000 points.
Wow.
7th place, we have a 2-way tie between Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon and Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45. Both of them at 29,000 points. They're both reachable by Godness and 2-way Girl.
Yeah, and Elsa was actually able to move from 8th into 7th place.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Crazy Kid is a big-time player, and we may see them get some more wins.
Yeah, but the ties don't end there, because we have Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill, who was able to jump out of 6th place into 5th, into a tie with Kimmy over at Nieswell Legion, who has, both of them have 33,000 points.
Now, I don't know if that tie is going to be sticking as we watch Kimmy
get some wins.
Yeah, she got a minor jackpot in these games already, and so we'll see if where Kimmy ends up getting to with that nice win.
Yeah, we'll see where she's at tomorrow. That's going to be crazy. But in 4th place, we have Not Lucky over at Corner Bar Goodhue at 41,000 points. Woo. In 3rd place, we have Bowl over at Corner Bar Goodhue at 46,000 points. Now in 2nd place is Bobo over at Corner Bar Goodhue at 60,000 points. They got pushed back out of first place.
Yeah, big time movement for that top two
Yeah.
players. Bobo getting bumped back from first place, but I kind of found it comical that you went fourth place. Whatever player playing at Corner Bar and Goodhue. Third place, Bowl, Corner Bar and Goodhue. Second place, Bobo, Corner Bar and Goodhue. It's just a bunch of Corner Bar and Goodhue players that are dominating the top of these standings.
But speaking about dominating, we got Spaz over at Gas Can Bar and Grill, and Gary over at Hooligans Mankato. Spaz making that the 7th must-go prize to go over to Gas Can Bar and Grill.
Wow.
They just split $44.80. Good job, you guys.
Killing it, killing it. But we do have one more thing to talk about these Jackpot Hunters. Probably the biggest shakeup of these standings.
Bobo was Bobo got pushed back by who is in now first place. Kev over at the deer stand, only 1,000 points away from Bobo. So hopefully,
yes, 61,000 points for Kev. I mean, it is super close
Yeah.
between him and Bobo. We'll see who comes in, who's out here today getting wins. We'll see if anybody is able to move their point total at all, as Bobo only needs one must-go win to be able to catch up to Kev. But Kev, if they're out there playing, could separate and take solid hold of that first-place spot.
oh yeah.
But our location standings, they got even larger yesterday as we had another location jump into that large 10th place tie. It's now a 3-way tie. It's Titan Sports Saloon. They moved from outside the standings into that 10th place spot, tying it up with Stillwater Bowl in Oak Park Heights and Don's Corner Bar in Dundas, all of them with 36,000 points.
Ooh.
With 40,000 points in 9th place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park getting bumped back from 8th into 9th place. 8th place, it's Billy's Rockford with 41,000 points, also getting bumped back from 7th to 8th. Who was the big riser from 9th all the way to 7th place? We got the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 41,000 points. With 42,000 points, actually. Ooh. With 43,000 points in 6th place, we got Duff's Tavern on Main and Vermilion. 49,000 points for the number 5 location, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. The number 4 location, we hop into the 50,000 point club with exactly 50,000 points. It's Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow. But if Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards is able to get any kind of wins, they'll be getting into the 50,000 point club as well as tying up Shajank Boom Lounge.
Oh, yeah.
But the number 3 location, it's Concordia Linds in New Ulm with 54,000 points. With 62,000 points in 2nd place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton, killing it in 2nd place. But, you know, we talked about them dominating the location that dominates the top of our player standings. They also dominate the top of our location standings with Corner Bar and Goodhue with 158,000 points.
That is crazy. Almost doubling 2nd place.
Oh, more than doubling 2nd place. They have close to over 100 points
I really just
on
mixed that
2nd
up
place.
completely. Ugh.
Yeah, they're closing in on triple on 2nd place, over 100. It's crazy what they've been able to do in the time frame they have.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking of 8,000 instead of 6. But that's fun.
But we do have 13 balls dropped already in this game, working towards this 56 ball or less minor prize if we can in this game number 18.
Ooh.
But we got some great celebrity birthdays to hop into.
Ooh, we do. Born in 1936, we have Jim Brown, American College Pro Football Hall of Fame running back. He played at Syracuse Syracuse University. He was an NFL MVP in 1957, 58, and 1965.
Well, till you read the year of this next award.
He was the NFL Rookie of the Year, 1957.
Yeah, the same year that he won MVP.
That is ridiculous.
Was able to win MVP as a rookie.
That is ridiculous. He was an 8-time first-team All-Pro, 9-time Pro Bowl, and he played for the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, a top-tier athlete that dominated during his time, which many consider to be the greatest running back of all time in Jim Brown. I mean, just killed it when as he played for those Cleveland Browns. But let's check out some of his records. In his professional career, Brown carried the ball 2,359 times, totaling up 12,312 rushing yards and 106 touchdowns, which are all records when he retired. He averaged 104.3 yards per game. over 100 yards per game through an entire career. He's the only player in NFL history to average over 100 yards per game for a career.
Monster.
An absolute monster. I mean, I get it. He averaged 5.2 yards per carry.
Yeah.
Like a good running back, like a solid running back is
Usually
in the
gets
fours.
Yeah.
Is in the fours. He was in the fives.
Jeez. But we have a winner. We got Lips over at Friendly Buffalo Big Lake taking home that $52 Musco prize. Good job.
Yeah, now we're getting enrolled into game number 19 of the broadcast, and that means that minor jackpot, we're still got our eye out on it, as it's not going to be clicking up to 60 balls or less just quite yet, and we're going to have to wait for game number 20 for it to do that. But you guys will have another shot at a 56 ball or less minor jackpot, which I think is still super doable.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
at $240 on that jackpot, and so should be a really nice one to take home.
Oh, yeah.
But we have another athlete that's considered the greatest of all time at whatever he does, and it's born in 1963, Michael Jordan, American Basketball Hall of Fame forward, owner for the Charlotte Hornets, and he was a 5-time NBA MVP, a 6-time NBA champion, as well as holds a bunch of different records.
Yeah. Everyone knows about Michael Jordan.
I mean, one of the biggest athletes of all time. I mean, you can't argue. He's up there for, greatest athletes of all time, not just the greatest player in his sport of all time.
Yeah.
He's one of the greatest athletes of all time.
Yeah. And it is kind of sad because, like, people know the shoes that he has through Nike more than about him.
Oh, at times, like, if you don't know basketball, there's a lot of people that don't know basketball that...
There's people that worked under me at my last job.
Uh-huh.
And, like, these are all, like, high school kids.
Yes.
And, like, if you ever brought up anything like that, they'd be like, what are you talking about?
Who? Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Which
is crazy.
The guy who created Jordan shoes? And you're like, yeah, but that's not what we mean. Okay, but here it is. A couple of Michael Jordan's records that he holds is he's an all-time career leader for points averaged in NBA playoffs, averaging 33.5 points per game, ranks second for points scored in the playoffs with 5,987, played and started in 179 career NBA playoff games, compiled a 119 to 60 record during that time. He scored 5,983 points. That's 33.5 points per game, and it had 1,152 rebounds as well as 1,022 assists, averaging over 5 rebounds and assists in the playoffs as well.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Just the 30 points per game.
Yeah, when the lights got bigger, Michael Jordan played his best basketball.
Oh, yeah.
But we keep on going with the really great celebrity birthdays.
Oh, yeah. Born in 1972, we have Billy Joe Armstrong, American singer and musician. He was in Green Day. He was known for, they were known for, like, Basket Case, American Idiot.
Oh, yeah.
They were known for, like, a lot of their songs that came out on their first albums with Dookie and the other one. Yeah.
Let's look up his album. Yeah, they got American Idiot. Yeah, that's the big one. Those two absolutely huge. He was the lead singer of Green Day, and was the primary vocalist and songwriter for that band, and actually co-founded that band with Mike Dirnt in 1987 when he was 15 years old.
Yeah.
Super interesting. I love seeing when bands get together that early.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. I actually met Billy Joe Armstrong's doppelganger.
Really?
Yeah, no, we actually had a
Was he an impersonator or did he just?
Oh no, it was Megan when she had her short hair.
Oh, your
when
sister.
She, no.
Oh no, not your sister. Why am I thinking? Why did I say your sister?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. Your coworker from your last job.
Yeah, because she accidentally dyed her hair like orange, and she just decided she shaved it all off. Yeah. And so when she came back to the water park, it was like her hair growing back process.
And so she kind of looked.
She actually had like Billy Joe Armstrong's like haircut basically.
That
for a little
is
while
hilarious. Well, let's keep on going through this list as we keep on getting some big names. As born in 1981, we got Paris Hilton, an American actress. Ann Harris. She was in the reality show The Simple Life and has done a lot of different things.
Oh yeah.
Her parents own Hilton hotels,
yeah.
and so she ended up using that wealth to benefit herself, which I totally think is an awesome thing.
You have to.
And created a really good empire of her own.
Yeah, honestly, if there's, I never understood like people like saying, oh, like their dad helped them out. Like, you know what?
We do have a winner on this one. It's IBS and AYS 019 splitting that $62.20 must-go prize. Good job to both of those players.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good old irritable bowel syndrome.
That's the first thing I thought of when I saw IBS. I was like,
that's exactly what I thought of as soon as I saw IBS.
I was like, why would someone want to pick that acronym?
Well, you know,
hey, winning money?
when in Rome. But let's keep on going through these celebrity birthdays.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1991, we have Bonnie Wright. She's a British actress. She was known for playing Ginny Weasley in the Harry Potter franchise.
Yeah, and hasn't really done a ton of other stuff outside of that. Has done other works, but Ginny Weasley was her big role that gained her popularity.
Yeah, she was Ginny's the one that Harry's actually like ends up dating, right? I'm not gonna lie. I never really read or watched the Harry Potters. Just something I wasn't too into.
Yeah,
I think it is.
Yeah, she's the one that is the romance for with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
We'll keep on going through these because we have another great redhead.
Yeah.
Born in 1991, we got Ed Sheeran, an English singer-songwriter. He's done Shape of You and Think Out Loud, which both received him a lot of awards.
Oh yeah, they played all the time on the radio, constantly.
Yeah, and he's a very internationally well-received artist as well,
Yeah.
as he's got a bunch of other big-time awards there. But let's look at his accolades.
He was also in a movie pretty recently.
And we'll just go on over and read some of his in the American Music Awards, which is a big one, he won Favorite Pop / Rock Male Artist and won it in 2015. He also won in 2021 Favorite Pop and Rock Male Artist, and has been nominated throughout all those years before that too.
I actually didn't know that was like the genre he was in was pop rock. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that is interesting. He also won. He also won some really big awards. Why can I find them?
Everywhere.
We got Grammy Awards. That's what I was looking for, because he got some really nice Grammy Awards for those two songs that we already talked about, Shape of You as well as Thinking Out Loud.
Yeah, each of those he won Best Song of the Year and Best Pop Solo Performance.
Yeah, so really well received.
And he's actually pending for a Song of the Year for Bad Habits, I guess.
Oh, yeah, the bad habits lead to you. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, really? That's crazy. I'm so surprised that you didn't know that one. That's a.
No,
feel
you're
like,
not.
No, I am. I really am. You know more music than I do, so I'm always surprised when you
Old
don't know
music.
music. Yeah, but I feel like it's played on the radio enough.
Yeah, I just don't work somewhere where the radio plays all the time.
Exactly.
Anymore.
No.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit different.
104.3 The Blend.
Yeah, happy birthday, Ed Sheeran, a really good artist that's brought a bunch of really good pieces of work.
Ooh, but we do have some Timberwolves news. The Timberwolves, who are currently 31-28. The Raptors sadly defeated the Timberwolves 103-91. Gary Trent Jr. led all scorers with 30 points. 5 to 12. He had a 5 out of 12 3-point average for the Raptors, while Pascal Siakam added 17 points. 9 rebounds and 9 assists in the victory. Karl Anthony Towns recorded 24 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 steals for the Timberwolves in the losing effort. The Raptors improve to 32-25 on the season, while the Timberwolves fall to 31-28.
Yeah, but we have a little bit of time to get ourselves back rolling again and get ourselves back in the swing of things, as we don't play all the way till next Thursday when we take on the Grizzlies on February 24th.
Ooh, that one's going to be at 7 o'clock. It should be a really nice break for them. Maybe they can kind of rest up a little bit and think about, some of the issues that they had against that in that last game.
And I know we have a little bit more Timberwolves news as we signed Patrick Beverley to a 1-year, $13 million extension, which I thought was awesome that we saved him. We traded for him last summer with Memphis just 9 days after he was dealt to the Grizzlies by the LA Clippers, and he's really made a difference as he's completely switched over the before I talk more about this, we got a winner.
Yeah, we got Hollywood B over at Upper Deck Sports Bar in Brockway Township taking home that $91 Musco prize. Really close to that minor. Really close.
Yeah, Patrick Beverley, he really changed the culture of the Timberwolves franchise, really bringing in a defensive-minded guy with heavy confidence that I think really meshed well with this team that has so much young talent. And I think having him on this team, he's just one of those great veteran presences that bring the best out of our players.
Oh, yeah, just kind of someone to rally around, you know?
I completely agree. But as we have 2 minutes and 15 seconds to get enrolled in this game, we're going to hop into the twiking zone, as in 10th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 46,000 points. 9th place, moving from unranked into 9th place, we got Pooba over at Meister's Bar and Grill with 49,000 points. We'll see if they can continue on their rise. With 51,000 points, though, in 8th place, we got SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza in Coon Rapids. 7th place, it's Steve over at Our Place on 3rd with 52,000 points. With 63,000 points in 6th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. 5th place, it's Bryzo over at the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. With 66,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead of Bryzo, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon in 4th place. 3rd place, it's Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven, only 4,000 points ahead of Elsa with 70,000 points. But we get a little bit of a lead in 2nd place as they have 79,000 points, and that's Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fredley. Closing in on that number 1 player, who is Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park with 81,000 points.
Ooh, that is a very, very tight lead. Very, very close.
Yeah, it really is a tight lead right there. I don't know who's going to come out on top. Loser Dave, we saw get wins today, but Scrub Eye is always out there getting wins, and I always can count on them to be out there during our Vikings bingo.
Yeah, so it's going to be it really is kind of like a toss-up here.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm also watching out for that race between Yo-Yo, Bryzo, and Elsa, as Yo-Yo has 63,000 points, Bryzo has 65,000 points, and Elsa has 66,000 points.
Yeah, that's also a really close race.
Do you have anybody that you're watching specifically out for in that race?
We did just see Bryzo rising in another in the other standings. So it's just going to be. I think I could see I could see Bryzo getting in that 3rd place.
Okay, so Bryzo is the predicted riser. I'm going to go with the player that has won one of these before, a champion. Elsa. Queen Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. I feel like she's my person to be able to solely hold on to that lead that she already has over Bryzo and Yo-Yo, and we'll see if they can. She can push her way into a race with Sin Bob in that 3rd place spot.
Oh yeah, but on the location side of things, we also have a couple little shakeups that are going on, because in 9th place we have a 2-way tie between Main Street Pub and Kimball, who was previously unranked, and Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. They are both at 55,000 points. But the ties don't end there, because in 7th place, there's a tie between Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. They are both at 75,000 points.
Wow.
In 6th place, previously in 5th, getting pushed back a bit, we have Corner Bar Goodhue at 82,000 points. In 5th place is Eagles Rochester at 85,000 points.
Yeah, they were the ones that they were actually the ones that broke out of that tie with Corner Bar and Goodhue in 5th place. Good job, Eagles Rochester. I predicted Corner Bar and Goodhue to be breaking out of that tie. I was mistaken, and it was Eagles Rochester.
Yeah, I think I guessed wrong too as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did, as Jordy was the one that predicted the Eagles Rochester rise.
Yeah, but in 4th place we have Corky's Bar South Haven at 116,000 points, able to get into the 100,000 point club. In 3rd place, we have Our Place on 3rd in Faribault at 118,000 points. very fitting spot in the location considering their name.
Yes,
but hopefully they move forward.
I do, but Corky's Bar South Haven, I mean, right behind them.
Yeah, really close. Only 2,000 points behind.
Yeah, could be passing up our place on third and ruining that whole entire our place on third and third.
Yeah, that pun, it's great.
Yeah, and they may get into that third place spot because, I mean, they've been rising really quickly over the last few days.
They really have. But in second place, we have American Legion Fridley at 134,000 points. You know, getting a little bit more of a gap between third and second.
Yeah, I mean, third. Our place in third was, though, flipping back and forth every other day with VFW.
That was quick. We got Ames over at JC Chumley's in Moorhead taking home that minor and must-go prize in only 55 balls.
Wow, good job, Ames.
No one could do that when it was 56, huh?
No, nobody could seem to do that when that was happening. But, I mean, hey, you're getting
okay.
a much larger prize due to it because it
was a strategy.
600 and
75.
$75 dollars going into your pocket. We'll get the exact total to you guys in just a minute.
Ooh, I was wrong. 676.75.
Wow, good job to Ames getting that win in that game over at JC Chumley's. Really, really nice stuff for them.
But in first place, they were able to make even a bigger gap, as in hundreds of thousands, 100,000 points. We have VFW Spring Lake Park at 256,000 points. Over 100,000 points ahead of American Legion Fridley, making it not quite a tight race.
Yeah, they've really separated over the last. I mean, they've separated ever since the beginning, and they just continue to do so with a lot of big-time players outside of our standings, always playing there, as well as Loser Dave, who is playing there 50% of the time, I feel like.
Yeah, 50%. You know, he's charitable.
Exactly. He likes to go all around Minnesota.
Yeah, help him out.
But we got 1 minute and 40 seconds to get rolled in this next game, and we've just saw that minor go out at $676, and so we're growing it once again. It's at $57 in this game right now. We also have a major jackpot of $5,460 that you can win in 49 balls or less, as well as a mega jackpot that you could win in 44 balls or less.
Ooh.
Really, really nice stuff. And congratulations to all of these players in the Twiking Zone that have been killing it all season long. But we have some really nice movies that were released today.
Yeah, actually, one of them is one of my favorites.
Yeah, this first one, though, is definitely a big one that is a household classic in Footloose.
Oh, yeah. And we mean the OG version.
The Kevin Bacon Footloose.
Yeah, the Kevin Bacon Footloose.
Yeah, we love the Kevin Bacon Footloose. And, yeah, it's about a newcomer, Ren McCormack, is shocked when he discovers the small Midwest town he now calls home has made a dancing and rock music illegal. As he struggles to fit in, Ren faces an uphill battle to change things with the help of his new friends.
Yeah. I might be. Yeah, it was a great movie. I never understood the whole the dancing thing and how it how it all tied together, because I'm pretty sure the story was like there was like wasn't it like after a school dance some like high school kids got into like a deadly car crash or something?
Yes, yeah, it was like the judges kid that ended up getting hurt or something like that, and so then they made it illegal. I guess it's not very realistic, but it's a fun concept for the movie if they were allowed to like be able to just make laws like that.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting. But it's not even like the worst case, because like if you've there's so many weird laws. Like there's like ones where like you can't like in like certain states you can't like tie up your horse on a Wednesday or something.
Really?
It's like yeah. If you guys ever look it up, just look up like oddly specific laws, and they're always like so weird. Like there's some weird ones. Like you can't eat like sandwiches on Mondays or something.
Yeah. Weirdest laws passed in every state, and so we'll see which one.
Let's see the one in Minnesota.
Yeah, let's go.
I think you could click on the states on the side too.
Oh, let's find it. Minnesota. Here we go. Let's see what it is. Bingo is only allowed 2 days a week. Okay, we're not talking about that.
About that.
About that. I just interesting.
That was Oh, that was wrong. That was Mississippi's law.
Mississippi's law. Well, here's a fun fact about Nevada: no lying down on sidewalks.
Yeah. Which makes sense, especially with Nevada, considering the town that's in there with Las Vegas. You probably don't want people lying down on the Las Vegas Strip.
Fun fact: in New Hampshire, a pregnant woman can technically commit murder. That's insane. In 2017, New Hampshire passed an anti-homicide law defining a 20-week fetus as a person, clarifying the law did not apply to pregnant women who might need an abortion. However, legislator quickly amended the law after it became clear that its vague language could have permitted pregnant women to commit any murder without consequences.
Okay. So it wasn't. It was just like, they just like messed up the wording of the law made it seem that way. Yeah.
That's insane. Okay, and this bingo law in Minnesota that we were joking about, it was until 2015.
Okay.
But we do have a winner in this one.
Yeah, we got Messenger and Pigpen taking home, each splitting that $47 Musco prize. Good job.
Yeah, and since we do live in Michigan, that's where me and Will are at, and there's no intoxicants on the train in Michigan.
Oh, you can't be intoxicated on a train. That's
interesting.
Yeah,
it's surprising. Like
it's just like, like with trains, the couple times I've been on them, there's always like the little like bumps and stuff from everything. I don't think I'd want to have a drink on a train.
Okay, but according to the state, it's just illegal for someone to get to an offensive state of intoxication. So that's where the law is.
Okay.
Interesting.
I wonder where that line gets drawn.
Well, that's some funny laws right there. But we're going to keep on going through these because we were talking about Footloose, and that's how we got on all these really funky laws that are in each and every state. And we got one of your favorite movies.
Yeah, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Excellent. It's obviously one of the best ones. Keanu Reeves. It really can't be beat.
Yeah.
Almost, if Keanu Reeves is in it, it's going to end up in like my top like 20. Like Point Break, even though there's like that 45-second skydiving conversation that's not realistic. Still one of the greatest movies I've ever.
It's a great movie.
For an action movie, it's like, I don't know. I really enjoyed it.
Oh my gosh.
I always do.
Yeah, it was. I hadn't seen it up until about last year. I think it
Point
was.
Break, the old one?
Not last year. 2 years ago, actually.
Okay.
It was when I first watched it. When my other roommate initially showed it to me.
Oh,
and
okay.
It was very, very funny movie. But I almost wish I could have went back and watched it as like a middle school kid.
Oh, it was great as a kid, especially because like that's how I watched all these older movies with my parents showing it to me in like elementary school.
Yeah, super, super funny stuff. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, another really good movie.
Next up, we have the Brady Bunch movie that was released in 1995.
Okay, the Brady Bunch movie, I'm not very familiar with it, but should be interesting as the Brady Bunch was one of those big
It looks like it was the first of the Brady Bunch movies.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have a sequel, and then they have it looks like it's a whole saga.
Yeah, then you had Brady Bunch in the White House.
Wow.
And you had Brady Bunch 35th Anniversary Reunion Special, still Brady after all these years.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
So
Still Brady.
Really good stuff. I'm great that the first movie of those Brady Bunch movies were released. And we got one more movie to talk about. And as we are in this final game of Jackpot Hunter, and that's Radio Rebel, which is it was done in 2012. Yeah, it was one of those Disney movies with Debbie Ryan as the lead actress in it. And it's where she's like the fake she's like under a different name of a radio show, and then they find out, and it was really big in our childhood. I remember it was huge, and so another fun movie that was released on this day.
Oh yeah, but we have a Minnesota fun fact to go over, and this one's a really fun one. Minnesota has 13 million. Yeah, 13,136,357 acres of total surface water, more area than all the land in Hawaii and New Jersey combined, which are they're not, or two small states. But yeah, two of our smaller states.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yeah, the fact that we have that much water over there in Minnesota.
And just the, thousands of lakes that are there?
Yeah, it's just so many lakes. The land of 15,000 lakes. That's not the actual term, but I like to say it because there is 15,000 lakes. It's not 10,000 like the term is, like the land of 10,000 lakes.
Nah.
15,000.
We're higher than that.
Exactly. But
15.
let's hop into these jackpot hunter standings one more time as you guys are coming after this final shot at these jackpots. But in 10th place, we got 2A Girl over at Mars Brothers Liquor with 26,000 points. With 27,000 points in 9th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill. 7th place, moving up from 8th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon, tying it up with Crazy Kid at Tatesy Pizza Hangar 45, both with 29,000 points. With 33,000 points, we have another two-way tie between Brother Nat at CW's Bar and Grill and Kimmy over at Nisswa Legion. We'll see if Kimmy can break out of that tie and move up maybe even higher. 4th place, we got Not Lucky over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 41,000 points. With 46,000 points in 3rd place, we got Bowl over at Corner Bar and Goodhue. 2nd place, also at Corner Bar and Goodhue, we got Bobo with 60,000 points. And then that number 1 player moving up, passing up Bobo, it's Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points.
And on the location side of things, we have a two-way tie between previously unranked.
Before you talk about that, though, we got Big Dog over at Colonial Lanes taking home that $45.40 Musco prize in this final game of Jackpot Hunter. We're about to get enrolled into some Lucky 4 bingo action.
Oh, yeah. Good job, Big Dog. But in 10th place, we have a two-way tie between Titan Sports Zone in Oakdale and Stillwater Bowl Oak Park Height. They are both at 36,000 points.
As well
as Don's Corner Bar in Dundas, who is also at 36,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 8th, we have VFW Spring Lake Park at 40,000 points. Only 1,000 points ahead of them is Billy's Roxford in 8th place at 41,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 9th, making a good jump forward, we have the Deer Stand in Deerwood at 42,000 points. In 6th place, we have Duff's Tavern on Main and Vermilion at 43,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead of the Deer Stand. In 5th place, we have Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids at 49,000 points. Only 1,000 points ahead of them with 50 points. We have Shijake Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow in 4th place. In 3rd place, we have Concordia Lane's New Ulm at 54,000 points. In 2nd place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton at 62,000 points. And with a commanding lead at 158,000 points, we have 1st place Corner Bar Goodhue in Goodhue.
Yeah, really good stuff for Corner Bar, killing it so far in this season. But we got a fun this day in history as on February 17th, 1972, the 15,007,034th Volkswagen Beetle comes off the assembly line, breaking a world record car production record held by more than 4 decades by the Ford Motor Company's iconic Model T, which was produced from 1908 to 1927. Volkswagen Beetle has since been passed up by the Toyota Corolla.
Really?
Yeah, only one that's passed up, Volkswagen.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Which is really
interesting. Kind of surprised it
interesting.
wasn't the Camry because I usually see more Camrys than Corollas.
Yeah,
but that might just be in America.
The Corolla has been through 7 different generations of Corollas.
I think Camry might only have 4 generations of Camry. 5.
Yeah, it's insane how long they've been doing those out. But we do have just 30 seconds to get enrolled in this final game of the broadcast. It's a little Lucky 4 action where you can take home over $62,000 in prizes. And while you're doing so, we got a great charity spotlight.
Oh, yeah, this one we are covering American Legion Post 567 in St. Michael. And if there's a charity that you have or haven't heard about, they have probably donated to them.
Yeah.
So the Legion is proud to have served the following organizations. I might bust my lung after this, but we have Hanover Food Shelf, schools, churches, youth programs, Legion Baseball, vets programs, scholarships, youth sports, Special Olympics, Courage Center, STMA High School Sports, American Cancer Society, Sea Devils Swim Club, Veterans on the Lake, grad parties, Hanover Honeybees, St. Michael Foundation, Business Professionals of America, Boy and Girl Scouts, DARE, St. Michael Historical Society, and many more.
Yeah, really.
I feel like I needed a beat to go through those. Wow.
Exactly. Really good stuff. And if you guys want to know what location supports this charity, it's Corner Bar, the #1 location in our Jackpot Hunter standings. Let's see if we can get this mini out. Doesn't look like it. We're moving on to $11 Musco prize. And do I tell you what? Sea Devils Swim Club, that's an awesome name for a swim club.
It is.
But the fact that they named it Sea Devils, and that is better than whatever the Washington football team could come up with. And then they landed on the Commanders.
The Commanders. Well, look at the Cleveland Indians just changed their names to like the it's something really bad, and it's supposed to be the Guardians, because it's named after a specific building that's in Cleveland. Ooh, but we have a winner. We got Jenick winning $11. Looks like the lucky numbers are going to be 6, 10, 66, and 69.
Yeah, good job to all those winners in these games that we played through our happy hour. Enjoy a little bit of Skull Bingo where you have a chance at an over $72,000 jackpot. But while you're playing that, remember, when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins.
Take care.
Right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin getting to take home $715. But the whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, you heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday over at LJ's with a $1,060 prize to end off the weekend of a great weekend of bingo. So make sure you guys go after some of these great jackpots and see if you can make this jackpot list.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo all the time, and we give out a lot of big prizes in that Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
But we also give out some points towards the Twiking zone, and those player standings and location standings have been super fun in this season 11.
Oh yeah, it's been super fun watching all these points grow and where these players are rolling to. So we're getting right into these standings. Starting off in 10th place, we got Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000 points. Bobo now in 9th over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 46,000. Then we jump right into 8th place with S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. Next up, we got a big tie in 6th between Steve at Our Place on 3rd and Simbab at Corky's Bar South Haven. Both of those players with 52,000 points. But with 63,000 points right ahead of them in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 4th place, we got Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. With 66,000 points right ahead of him is Elsa in 3rd over at Titan Sports Saloon. 2nd place, it's Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley with 76,000 points. But our number one player right now is Looser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar with 78,000 points. Really
great scores right there for some really top tier players, but these locations have been killing it as we have locations already in the 100 and 200,000 point club. But let's get started off in 10th place as they have 52,000 points, and it's a two-way tie between VFW Blaine and Main Street Pub in Kimball. Then in 9th place, we got Howie Sports Bar and Grill with 55,000 points. With 75,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie in 7th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. But the ties do not stop there, as in 5th place, we have Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar Goodhue both with 82,000 points in that 5th place spot. But in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 96,000 points. Now let's move on to that 100,000 point club, because the number 3 location is Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 118,000 points. With 119,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And then that number 1 location, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 227,000 points.
That is pretty impressive for season 11 so far. So make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1 each and every day to play some Vikings bingo.
Okay, guys, and PGL nights give out some of the best jackpots, but also give out a bunch of PGL points, and some of our favorite players come out for those PGL nights.
Oh yeah, they are so competitive, and you see them out each and every week, and it shows in these standings. In 10th place for the players, we got Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. 9th place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 347,900 points. In 8th place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. But in 7th place, we've got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 383,570 points. 6th place, getting pushed back, it was Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 388,420 points. But in 5th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 409,285 points for ya. But 4th place is Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 417,485 points. 3rd place is Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 457,610 points. But in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 503,550 points. 1st place is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 616,635 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it, Bam Bam, holding on to that #1 spot. But all of our locations are in the 1 million point club. And in 10th place, we get started off with Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,096,405 points. With 1,097,420 points. In 9th place, we got Billy's Rockford. 8th place, it's Beck's Pub and Becker with 1,121,565 points. With 1,130,545 points. In 7th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa. 6th place, it's VFW Austin with 1,131,255 points. With 1,279,585 points. In 5th place, we have VFW Northfield. 4th place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,338,145 points. With 1,380,145 points. In 3rd place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 2nd place, Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,649,155 points. And then that #1 location, closing in on the 2 million point club, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,947,025 points.
Nicely done. That is super exciting. So if you guys want to be earning those points, sign up at PGL.world and come out for MegaSota Game Night as well as Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our happy hour show that comes at you every single day from 4 to 6. We play our $1 jackpot hunter. We've been giving out so many jackpots. Those brand new rules have been really helping the points with these players.
Yeah, and in 10th place, we got Kimmy over at Nisswa Legion with 23,000 points. With 26,000 points in 9th place, we got 2A Girl over at Mars Brothers Liquor. In 8th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000 points. With 28,000 points. In 7th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 6th place is Crazy Kid over at the Tatesy Pizza Hangar 45 with 29,000 points. With 30,000 points. In 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. Then over there at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Not Lucky in 4th place with 41,000 points. Also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Bull in 3rd place with 43,000 points. With 56,000 points, though, in that 50,000 point club, we got Kev at the Deer Stand in 2nd place. And that #1 player, he's been #1 for a while. It's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 59,000 points.
Yep, and these players have sure been helping out these locations because starting off in 10th place, we have Stillwater Bowl in Oak Park Heights with 36,000 points. 9th place is the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 37,000. Right ahead of them with 38,000 in 8th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford. 7th place is VFW Spring Lake Park in Spring Lake Park with $39,000. 6th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 42,000 points. But in 5th place, right ahead of them, is Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000. In 4th place, we have Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow getting into that 50,000 point club. But in 3rd place, we've got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 52,000. 2nd place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000, and our number 1 location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 156,000.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out from that 4 to 6 time. We are giving out jackpots all the time, and see if you can get into one of these top 10s. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. entertainment, the people watching.
Cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Some of our favorite things to do are give out jackpots, and this past weekend we did just that. 17 going out this weekend.
Yeah, making it 27 for the rolling week, 102 for season 11, and getting us started off on Friday. We had a Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14,241. We also had Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Agley winning $712. Tehe Rye MC over Route 65 Pub and Grub winning $831. Jay over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine taking home $931. Willie Won't Go over at Nisswa Legion taking home $687. Jim over at Eagles of Wantana taking home $641. Waziznamo over at Bay Street Grill and Pub, taking home $933, as well as a Blue over at Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, taking home $696. And that was all the jackpots that went out on just Friday.
Yep, Friday alone. So we're going to jump right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub, taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin, getting to take home $715. But the whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, you heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday over at LJ's with a $1,060 prize to end off the weekend of a great weekend of bingo. So make sure you guys go after some of these great jackpots and see if you can make this jackpot list.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo all the time, and we give out a lot of big prizes in that Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
But we also give out some points towards the Twiking zone, and those player standings and location standings have been super fun in this season 11.
Oh yeah, it's been super fun watching all these points grow and where these players are rolling to. So we're getting right into these standings. Starting off in 10th place, we got Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000 points. Bobo now in 9th over at Corner Bar and Good Hugh with 46,000. Then we jump right into 8th place with S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. Next up, we got a big tie in 6th between Steve at Our Place on 3rd and Simbab at Corky's Bar South Haven. Both of those players with 52,000 points. But with 63,000 points right ahead of them in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 4th place, we got Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. With 66,000 points right ahead of them is Elsa in 3rd over at Titan Sports Saloon. 2nd place, it's Scrub-Eye at American Legion Fridley with 76,000 points. But our number 1 player right now is Looser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar with 78,000 points.
Really great scores right there for some really top-tier players, but these locations have been killing it, as we have locations already in the 100 and 200,000 point club. But let's get started off in 10th place, as they have 52,000 points, and it's a two-way tie between VFW Blaine and Main Street Pub in Kimball. Then in 9th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill with 55,000 points. With 75,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie in 7th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. But the ties do not stop there, as in 5th place, we have Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar Goodhue, both with 82,000 points in that 5th place spot. But in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 96,000 points. Now let's move on to that 100,000 point club, because the number 3 location is Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 118,000 points. With 119,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And then that number 1 location, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 227,000 points.
That is pretty impressive for season 11 so far. So make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1 each and every day to play some Vikings bingo.
Hey guys, in PGL nights, give out some of the best jackpots, but also give out a bunch of PGL points, and some of our favorite players come out for those PGL nights.
Oh yeah, they are so competitive, and you see them out each and every week, and it shows in these standings. In 10th place for the players, we got Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. 9th place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 347,900 points. In 8th place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. But in 7th place, we've got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 383,570 points. 6th place, getting pushed back, it was Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 388,420 points. But in 5th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 409,285 points for ya. But 4th place is Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 417,485 points. 3rd place is Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 457,610 points. But in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 503,550 points. 1st place is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 616,635 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it, Bam Bam, holding on to that ¡1 spot. But all of our locations are in the 1 million point club. And in 10th place, we get started off with Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,096,405 points. With 1,097,420 points. In 9th place, we got Billy's Rockford. 8th place, it's Beck's Pub and Becker with 1,121,565 points. With 1,130,545 points in 7th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa. 6th place, it's VFW Austin with 1,131,255 points. With 1,279,585 points in 5th place, we have VFW Northfield. 4th place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,338,145 points. With 1,380,145 points in 3rd place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 2nd place, 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,649,155 points. And then that #1 location, closing in on the 2 million point club, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,947,025 points.
Nicely done. That is super exciting. So if you guys want to be earning those points, sign up at PGL.world and come out for MegaSota game night as well as Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our happy hour show that comes at you every single day from 4 to 6. We play our $1 jackpot hunter. We've been giving out so many jackpots. Those brand new rules have been really helping the points with these players.
Yeah, and in 10th place, we got Kimmy over at Nisswa Legion with 23,000 points. With 26,000 points in 9th place, we got 2A Girl over at Mars Brothers Liquor. In 8th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000 points. With 28,000 points in 7th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 6th place is Crazy Kid over the Tatesy Pizza Hangar 45 with 29,000 points. With 30,000 points in 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. Then over there at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Not Lucky in 4th place with 41,000 points. Also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Bull in 3rd place with 43,000 points. With 56,000 points, though, in that 50,000 point club, we got Kev at the Deer Stand in 2nd place. And that #1 player, he's been #1 for a while. It's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 59,000 points.
Yep, and these players have sure been helping out these locations because starting off in 10th place, we have Stillwater Bowl in Oak Park Heights with 36,000 points. 9th place is the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 37,000. Right ahead of them with 38,000 in 8th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford. 7th place is VFW Spring Lake Park in Spring Lake Park with 39,000. Sixth place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 42,000 points. But in fifth place, right ahead of them, is Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000. In fourth place, we have Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow getting into that 50,000 point club. But in third place, we've got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 52,000. Second place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000. And our number one location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 156,000.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out from that 4 to 6 time. We are giving out jackpots all the time, and see if you can get into one of these top 10s. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day! Woo!
entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Some of our favorite things to do are give out jackpots, and this past weekend we did just that. 17 going out this weekend.
Yeah, making it 27 for the rolling week, 102 for season 11, and getting us started off on Friday. We had a Nananan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14,241. We also had Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Agley winning $712. Tehe Rye MC over Route 65 Pub and Grub winning $831. Jay over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine taking home $931. Willie Won't Go over at Nisswa Legion taking home $687. Jim over at Eagles of Wantana taking home $641. Waziznamo over at Bay Street Grill and Pub, taking home $933, as well as a Blue over at Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, taking home $696. And that was all the jackpots that went out on just Friday.
Yep, Friday alone. So we're going to jump right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin getting to take home $715. But the Whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, you heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday over at LJ's with a $1,060 prize to end off the weekend of a great weekend of bingo. So make sure you guys go after some of these great jackpots and see if you can make this jackpot list.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo all the time, and we give out a lot of big prizes in that Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
But we also give out some points towards the Twiking zone, and those player standings and location standings have been super fun in this season 11.
Oh yeah, it's been super fun watching all these points grow and where these players are rolling to. So we're getting right into these standings. Starting off in 10th place, we got Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000 points. Bobo now in 9th over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 46,000. Then we jump right into 8th place with S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. Next up, we got a big tie in 6th between Steve at Our Place on 3rd and Simbab at Corky's Bar, South Haven. Both of those players with 52,000 points. But with 63,000 points right ahead of them in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 4th place, we got Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. With 66,000 points right ahead of them is Elsa in 3rd over at Titan Sports Saloon. 2nd place, it's Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley with 76,000 points. But our number one player right now is Looser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar with 78,000 points.
Really great scores right there for some really top tier players, but these locations have been killing it, as we have locations already in the 100 and 200,000 point club. But let's get started off in 10th place, as they have 52,000 points, and it's a two-way tie between VFW Blaine and Main Street Pub in Kimball. Then in 9th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill with 55,000 points. With 75,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie in 7th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. But the ties do not stop there, as in 5th place, we have Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar Goodhue, both with 82,000 points in that 5th place spot. But in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 96,000 points. Now let's move on to that 100,000 point club, because the number 3 location is Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 118,000 points. With 119,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And then that number 1 location, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 227,000 points.
That is pretty impressive for season 11 so far. So make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1 each and every day to play some Vikings bingo.
guys, and PGL Nights give out some of the best jackpots, but also give out a bunch of PGL points, and some of our favorite players come out for those PGL Nights.
Oh yeah, they are so competitive, and you see them out each and every week, and it shows in these standings. In 10th place for the players, we got Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. 9th place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 347,900 points. In 8th place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. But in 7th place, we've got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 383,570 points. 6th place, getting pushed back, it was Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 388,420 points. But in 5th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 409,285 points for you. But 4th place is Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 417,485 points. 3rd place is Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 457,610 points. But in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 503,550 points. 1st place is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 616,635 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it, Bam Bam, holding on to that number 1 spot. But all of our locations are in the 1 million point club. And in 10th place, we get started off with Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,096,405 points. With 1,097,420 points. In 9th place, we got Billy's Rockford. 8th place, it's Beck's Pub and Becker with 1,121,565 points. With 1,130,545 points. In 7th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa. 6th place, it's VFW Austin with 1,131,255 points. With 1,279,585 points. In 5th place, we have VFW Northfield. 4th place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,338,145 points. With 1,380,145 points. In 3rd place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 2nd place, Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,649,155 points. And then that number 1 location, closing in on the 2 million point club, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,947,025 points.
Nicely done. That is super exciting. So if you guys want to be earning those points, sign up at PGL.world and come out for MegaSota Game Night as well as Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our happy hour show that comes at you every single day from 4 to 6. We play our $1 jackpot hunter. We've been giving out so many jackpots. Those brand new rules have been really helping the points for these players.
Yeah, and in 10th place, we got Kimmy over at Nisswa Legion with 23,000 points. With 26,000 points in 9th place, we got 2A Girl over at Mars Brothers Liquor. In 8th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000 points. With 28,000 points. In 7th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 6th place is Crazy Kid over the Tatesy Pizza Hangar 45 with 29,000 points. With 30,000 points in 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. Then over there at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Not Lucky in 4th place with 41,000 points. Also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Bull in 3rd place with 43,000 points. With 56,000 points, though, in that 50,000 point club, we got Kev at the Deer Stand in 2nd place. And that number 1 player, he's been number 1 for a while. It's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 59,000 points.
Yep, and these players have sure been helping out these locations because starting off in 10th place, we have Stillwater Bowl and Oak Park Heights with 36,000 points. 9th place is the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 37,000. Right ahead of them with 38,000 in 8th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford. 7th place is VFW Spring Lake Park in Spring Lake Park with $39,000. 6th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 42,000 points. But in 5th place, right ahead of them, is Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000. In 4th place, we have Shajang Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow getting into that 50,000 point club. But in 3rd place, we've got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 52,000. 2nd place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000, and our number 1 location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 156,000.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out from that 4 to 6 time. We are giving out jackpots all the time, and see if you can get into one of these top 10s. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skull, 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 baby! Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
entertainment, the people watching.
Cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Some of our favorite things to do are give out jackpots, and this past weekend we did just that. 17 going out this weekend.
Yeah, making it 27 for the rolling week, 102 for season 11, and getting us started off on Friday. We had a Nananan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14,241. We also had Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Agley winning $712. Tehe Rye MC over Route 65 Pub and Grub winning $831. Jay over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine taking home $931. Willie Won't Go over at Nisswa Legion taking home $687. Jim over at Eagles of Wantana taking home $641. Waziznamo over at Bay Street Grill and Pub, taking home $933, as well as a Blue over at Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, taking home $696. And that was all the jackpots that went out on just Friday.
Yep, Friday alone. So we're going to jump right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub, taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin, getting to take home $715. But the whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, you heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday over at LJ's with a $1,060 prize to end off the weekend of a great weekend of bingo. So make sure you guys go after some of these great jackpots and see if you can make this jackpot list.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo all the time, and we give out a lot of big prizes in that Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
But we also give out some points towards the Twiking zone, and those player standings and location standings have been super fun in this season 11.
Oh yeah, it's been super fun watching all these points grow and where these players are rolling to. So we're getting right into these standings. Starting off in 10th place, we got Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000 points. Bobo now in 9th over at Corner Bar and Good Hugh with 46,000. Then we jump right into 8th place with S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. Next up, we got a big tie in 6th between Steve at Our Place on 3rd and Simbab at Corky's Bar South Haven. Both of those players with 52,000 points. But with 63,000 points right ahead of them in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 4th place, we got Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. With 66,000 points right ahead of him is Elsa in 3rd over at Titan Sports Saloon. 2nd place, it's Scrubeye at American Legion Fridley with 76,000 points. But our number one player right now is Looser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar with 78,000 points.
Really great scores right there for some really top tier players, but these locations have been killing it, as we have locations already in the 100 and 200,000 point club. But let's get started off in 10th place, as they have 52,000 points, and it's a two-way tie between VFW Blaine and Main Street Pub in Kimball. Then in 9th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill with 55,000 points. With 75,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie in 7th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. But the ties do not stop there, as in 5th place, we have Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar Goodhue, both with 82,000 points in that 5th place spot. But in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 96,000 points. Now let's move on to that 100,000 point club, because the number 3 location is Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 118,000 points. With 119,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And then that number 1 location, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 227,000 points.
That is pretty impressive for season 11 so far. So make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1 each and every day to play some Vikings bingo.
Hey guys, in PGL Nights, give out some of the best jackpots, but also give out a bunch of PGL points, and some of our favorite players come out for those PGL Nights.
Oh yeah, they are so competitive, and you see them out each and every week, and it shows in these standings. In 10th place for the players, we got Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. 9th place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 347,900 points. In 8th place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. But in 7th place, we've got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 383,570 points. 6th place, getting pushed back, it was Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 388,420 points. But in 5th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 409,285 points for you. But 4th place is Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 417,485 points. 3rd place is Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 457,610 points. But in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 503,550 points. 1st place is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 616,635 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it, Bam Bam, holding on to that ¡1 spot. But all of our locations are in the 1 million point club. And in 10th place, we get started off with Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,096,405 points. With 1,097,420 points. In 9th place, we got Billy's Rockford. 8th place